What's up, Dave? Brandon, good to see you.
Hello.
Just a quick note on the upfront before we get into things. Just want to acknowledge the passing of Jack DeJohnette. He was 83, passed away this week. He is an incredible drummer, but also, I think, multi-instrumentalist, known as a drummer, but he definitely played on other stuff, right, Dave?
Yeah, he played piano, and then I have a record where he played synthesizer. So,
And we're not going to do a deep dive, but just to kind of quickly show the breadth of his accredited, this is just his sideman stuff. So starting in 65 with Jackknife and Jackie McLean, he's on the Charles Lloyd stuff, Herbie Hancock, Joe Henderson, Bill Evans. He's obviously on Bitches Brew. So he's playing with Miles, Wayne Shorter. This is all the late 60s stuff into the 70s. This is just all sideman stuff here. And then, on top of that, he had all of his lead stuff, which is starting in 68, goes through the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Yeah, a lot of ECMs.
Just a massive body of work in terms of recordings.
Yeah, I don't know if I have it anymore, but I had one where he played piano. That was like, I think it was a Japanese release. And so, yeah, he definitely could play piano too. I think he might have played saxophone too. But anyway, he was known as a drummer, obviously.
Yeah. I think there's a solo piano record. I don't have it, but I've heard good things about it. So,
hey, Rich.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream.
Evening.
So everybody, this is Rich. I did pull up a few things here just for people to get a quick background on what Rich is up to. So you may know him from Deep Groove Mono. This is his website, but it's also a YouTube channel. So it's definitely worth checking out if you're into vintage jazz and gear and music in general. And then also he has the RVG Legacy website, which is a great resource. And Rich, you're an expert on Rudy, basically. So it definitely gives your writing and opinions a really interesting, different perspective. So I always appreciate that. And then the last thing is Record Collector Confessions. This is your podcast, which is actually a mental health podcast, but you kind of root it in your, music appreciation, and it's, lots of gear talk as well as record talk too, but other stuff, you cover a bunch of different stuff. So I just wanted to throw that out there for people who are unfamiliar. Definitely go check out all of this stuff. It's all really, if you're watching this channel, you'll definitely like that stuff. So thanks.
I'll just say real quick about the podcast that, yeah, I mean, I think it's primarily a confessional style of podcast. And then it started being sort of primarily about mental health, but, I kind of just naturally throw that stuff in just in that confessional style. And I talk a lot about records and audio. So,
yeah. Well, what I've learned, and this is just my own perspective, is that I do feel like a lot of people who are really deep into record collecting do struggle with mental health often. I think,
we got to be crazy to buy all these records.
A lot of us acknowledge it. I'm sure not everybody, but it does seem like it's something that we're, a lot of us are familiar with. So it's worth checking out. But yeah, great to have you here.
Yeah, it's really interesting to be here. It's something I've never done before. So
yeah,
not on here or not anywhere really.
Well, hopefully it won't be too regrettable.
Yeah.
But Rich, have you met Brandon and Dave?
No, Dave and I just chatted a little bit on Instagram about meeting next week at FMU. That's about it.
Okay. Yeah, I met you at FMU last year.
Oh, we met briefly. I'm sorry. Yes.
Yes.
We met very briefly.
Yeah, you showed me some records you picked up that day. And,
was that on Saturday that we met?
Yeah, on Saturday. You had a nice Blue Note in there for sure.
Was that the Lee Morgan?
Either that or was it a Sonny Clark?
I was looking at a Sonny Clark, Sonny's Crib. This was all
Yeah.
when Milk Crate opened on Saturday morning, there was just like a ton of amazing shit there.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm really hoping they come back this year. They're
Yeah.
always good. They seem like they save stuff up all year.
Okay.
They bring the heat to FMU like every year.
Yeah. I just remember what you were showing me. The condition was pristine on that stuff. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
no, but
definitely.
I haven't met Brandon. Hi, Brandon.
Hello. And if you're feeling like this is a lot or uncomfortable, I also feel very uncomfortable sometimes doing this. So I don't know how to describe it, but I just kind of do it anyway.
Yeah. And it's loose. So whenever, if you want to drop and come back, whatever, it's just a loose live stream. So, yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, so
yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt. You guys were talking about Jack
well,
DeJohnette.
I can tell you something, Rich. You recommended the guy in Texas for the 78.
Yeah, Kurt Knock.
Oh, good God! So I got bids in. This is all your fault, man. Bids in. So you've already been spending my money.
Did I send you a message about that Robert Johnson 78?
No, but I saw it in his video. $10,000 starting bid.
Yeah, and he said that he usually tries to set those starting bids at about half of what he thinks they'll sell for.
Yeah, so he thinks he'll get probably 25 for that.
Yeah, I think like 5 years ago when I was like dabbling in country blues 78s, I looked up some of the highest ones on Pop Psych, and some of the Charlie Patton ones were like 27, 28,000.
Yeah, the Paramounts.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I've only ever seen one Paramount, and it was torched, and it was in the UK.
Oh, really?
It was on eBay.
I've never seen.
It was a lot. It was it was 4 figures, and it was absolutely just manhandled.
I don't think I've ever seen a black label Paramount in person. I had a blue label one at one point, but yeah, those are kind of magical. I wonder what LP collectors think about paying $27,000 for 2 songs.
Right. That and are not going to be audiophile.
Could be at least 6, right? I mean, that's probably what the jazz collectors are thinking.
I don't know. 7-inch collectors could probably appreciate it more.
Yeah, right, for sure.
I think people understand the obsession, and it's
but
the object is almost more important than the music.
And this guy he turned me on to, I briefly spoke about it last week. The stuff he was showing in the video that's kind of prepping people to go and bid on their auction site, they go back to selling cylinders, when music was recorded on, cylinders. And the one that was very intriguing was it's like a one of one, basically.
Yeah.
The president of Mexico made an address that was recorded onto a cylinder to Thomas Edison directly, thanking him for his innovations to what he's given to the world.
Was that in this auction? This time?
It's in the auction, and I forget what he said the opening bid on that sucker was, but it was some astronomical amount. But it's not even music. It's just an address from the Mexican president to Thomas Edison himself.
Yeah. That's a whole different. That's not audiophiles. That's just a whole another group of crazy collectors.
Yeah, but that's the kind of stuff this guy has. But then he's pulling out like Rich said that Robert Johnson Blues 78 that's pristine.
Yeah.
So,
amazing.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, my friend Charlie came over, and he came over for dinner about a week and a half ago, and he brought over 4 like almost pristine Charlie Parker dial sessions.
Oh man,
they're just insanely clean. Like it's almost like you don't even put the value on them because they were so much cleaner than anything that have been sold in the last.
Those were 78s, Brandon?
No, they were
the early 50s.
They were 10-inch 33s. The dial 201, 202, 203, and 204. The ones with the really cool covers that look like a Disney cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You know, where he's got like, and they just changed the color of each one.
They imposed like a black and white photo of him in a cartoon, right?
Yeah, it's like there's a bird, and then his hat matches the bird.
That.
Oh wow.
So it was the originals of those four.
So yeah, I this is an early pressing, but it does have a backing with some of the titles. Brendan, do you remember if his backing was just blank? I don't know if
no, they were this beautiful textured color. Like
okay,
they were the original ones. So one was like maroonish with a texture, and
right.
one was
They
were but they were like mint. It was crazy. So you know, even though I'm not like the biggest Charlie Parker aficionado, we had to play them, and it was pretty fun. You
Brendan,
know, just to hear something that clean.
Are you okay with saying who he is on Instagram? Your buddy?
Yeah, Strictly Headies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Charles had those. Okay, gotcha.
So he has a lot of nice stuff.
He has some incredible. He has, I think, the coolest record I've ever seen. It's the Rollins and Monk 10-inch on, I guess it's Prestige, signed by Rollins, I think.
Oh yeah, I saw
Have
that.
you guys seen that? Yeah. I mean that.
Yeah, I mean he's pretty serious. Like he's been doing this for a while, and he, you know, he's dedicated to getting stuff. Some pretty good stuff. So it was super fun. Just playing that stuff. He brought up a couple other things that were super rare too, and it was a blast to hear it. One was he brought over a test pressing of Happy Frame of Mind, so it wouldn't have been actually released until much later, but you know, Horace Parlan with Booker Irvin, and it was like, oh, this sounds really good, you know. So there was just some cool stuff, you know, just record geeky, nerdy stuff to enjoy.
So you live near him?
Yeah, he lives in Portland.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Oh, you live in Portland?
Huh?
You live in Portland?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, before the pandemic, he was kind of I bought a lot of records from him, but you know, before the costs went super high.
Yeah, he started selling direct less. I feel like about 5 years ago, he started like pretty much doing almost auctions almost exclusively. I guess he does do some sales on Instagram though. Caught one at the end of last year
occasionally, but the auctions just turned out to be so much more lucrative.
Yeah,
and I'd be like, "Oh, I'd love to have that," and he's like, "Well,
right."
He's got this grading scale that works out quite favorably for him, where he's got like 6 different shades of excellent.
I kind of like that.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm not really sure which one means what though. That's the only issue. Yeah. It's not clear to me which, like his VG++ versus his EX, or his EX versus his near mint minus. I'm just like, I'm not really sure what the difference is here.
Yeah.
So this is that.
Oh, that's his signature?
I'm pretty sure this is Sonny Rollins signed. Yeah, signed with beautiful penmanship by the great Sonny Rollins. So I mean, it's
I don't think I've ever seen his signature before.
An incredible record. I mean, I can't think of a cooler record than this. Honestly.
Oh, maybe did he just get this?
He just posted it. I don't know when he received it
because he just sold a copy of this. On Discogs. It was up for like 2 days and it was $400 and it sold.
Okay.
That's a rare record.
Maybe he had another copy.
Yeah. I'm actually selling my copy of that right now. I just posted it today. It's VG minus without a cover.
Oh, it's a cool
Yeah.
record though.
Oh, it's an amazing session. Amazing. One of my favorite, all-time favorite Monk sessions.
I think I have it on. I just have the OJC 12-inch of that material. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Is that with? Does the 12-inch have the Monk cover by Andy Warhol? Is it that one? I don't know if you guys
Well,
remember.
those sessions were split up in all kinds of wacky ways over those 3 LPs.
Okay.
I would say there's only 3 songs on that 10-inch, and I want to say at least 2 out of the 3 are on the Monk Rollins LP. All 3 might be on the Monk Rollins LP.
Okay.
They probably are. They probably are because that LP is called Monk Rollins, and Monk Rollins is on that 10-inch
With the red and white artwork on the cover.
Yeah, red, white, and black. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
but then the other sessions. Yeah, right. The other sessions with the Monk Warhol cover and the other modern art cover, the trio sessions, those are all wacky and mixed up. They're like 3 sessions all crisscrossing.
Yeah. I have a reissue of the 12-inch with the originally it had a Gil Malay cover, and then they reissued I think it's Monk's Mood with a purple cover. And
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Gil Malay did that the first trio cover. He did that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He did a lot of covers that he also did the Rollins with MJQ, the 12-inch with the yellow cover on Prestige. He did, so he did his own covers as well. That's it. Yeah.
I just got this not that long ago.
That's right. Yeah, I remember when you picked that up.
It comes in a lot of different shades too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's yellow and
I think there's a green one.
I like that
green.
record.
Yeah, it just depends on which pressing it is.
Rich, what is your favorite Monk like I guess record?
Well, Monk is my favorite jazz musician, period, like musician and composer. I never, the funny thing is that I have this thing where I think of certain artists as album artists, and I don't think of Monk as a quote unquote album artist. And I'm not like heavy into collecting his LPs. But by contrast, I think of Coltrane more as an album artist. I don't know why. I just kind of feel like Coltrane I just get the vibe that Coltrane had a vision for his albums maybe a little bit more. Seems to be the case. At least by the time he was at Impulse with Bob Thiel, that he had a pretty big say in what was going on. But I off the top of my head, LP wise, I mean, I love my Monk 78s, but that stuff's all like, that's all pretty much disjoint from the LP era. Definitely not the Columbia stuff. I mean, I would say the Prestige 10 inches might be my favorites. Not the first one at Hackensack, though. Not the quintet at Hackensack. The trio at Hackensack, which is called Thelonious Monk Plays, and then the trio at WOR Studios. Yeah, those 2 I really like. The WOR one, the piano's like kind of out of tune. His biographer says it's like super insane out of tune, and it's kind of adds to his eccentricity in a really, I think, interesting way. And but when you talk about those 2 sessions on LP, they're just all over those 3 compilations, so it's hard to say, what LP is my favorite. I would also just throw in Thelonious himself on Riverside. I really like that.
That's probably my number 1.
Yeah.
That one's so good.
Yeah.
I actually like that box set that came out for Record Store Day, the 1960 stuff.
I don't know about that. I don't think I know about that.
This right here, I don't know what it is about this.
My mind just went to that 10-inch Prestige box set that they put out.
I love this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's
okay.
It's just mainly because you're getting the full sessions, and you even hear them messing around.
On what label?
So
this is what I can't remember on Sam. This is on Sam.
So,
but what sessions?
So, Rich, what that is
It's the NOLA Penthouse Sound Studios sessions in '59.
so Rich,
Oh.
what this is Monk, and I'm pretty sure this is the correct story. Monk went to Paris like in the late 50s, and he connected with somebody, one of the like jazz promoters at the time, and they wanted him to fly back to record a soundtrack for a film, if I'm not mistaken. And Monk was unable to travel due to there's some legal issues. I don't know what the deal was. So I think that producer ended up sending Bobby Jaspar to New York, and they recorded at NOLA Penthouse with a number. I think Charlie Rouse might be on that as well.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
not
saw his
totally.
name. I just saw his
He
name
is?
on the
Okay.
back.
So they recorded that for a movie, and I don't think the soundtrack ever came out until Fred at Sam Records got the. I don't know if he got the tapes like directly in his hands, but he got access to the music, and then he pressed that box. And also, I think I have a single LP of that session too, and I will say I do recommend checking that out. It's excellent.
That for 59 for him to be playing with Rouse, I wonder that's got to be pretty close to when he would have met him, or first played with him or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Rouse is so good on it. I love that stuff.
Is it Bobby Jaspar is on that, or is it another French musician? It could be.
That sounds right to me.
Okay, all right. But yeah, I think that's the story, because I think that producer is also the person who connected Miles with the producer of a couple of the films, and Blakey with the films that they scored, like those noir films.
Yeah, the Lace Liaison.
Correct me if that's wrong, but I think it's part of that sphere.
It is.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and I do recommend the session, Rich, just to stream it. It's really well.
Oh yeah, I'll check that out. That sounds really interesting. So I got a question. Is Joe not coming tonight?
We don't know.
Analog Archive?
Yeah.
From he's up near the Fort Drum area. No, I don't know. He's got he's got a newborn.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. But is he planning on coming to FMU?
Yes, he'll be there.
Yeah, okay. I don't think I met him last year. I don't think I met him last year.
He was there. He was there on Saturday.
Oh, okay. I don't think I met him.
He didn't stay. He hit it hard at open and was kind of in and out. I think his dad was with him too, maybe. But he wasn't there like the whole day that Saturday.
I see.
He got some heavy hitters, made some trades with Billy, and
oh yeah, rolled. I think I heard about that last week.
Yeah,
I was watching you guys.
Yeah, it was fun. I got sick and missed the second day, but the first day when I walked in, the far right aisle had only one person in it of the whole aisle, and it was Notes and Tones.
On Friday?
It was on Friday. It was Mike, and he was on a break from work. And so I went up, and he didn't see me coming, and I tapped him on the shoulder. He turned around, he started laughing. He's like, "Man, I gotta leave. I gotta go for a meeting or something like." So he was like in and out. He had to come back.
I had such a nice time on Saturday last year. I saw so many people I knew. I got so many good records when Wes from Wax Paper showed up from Philly, and when Milk Crate showed up. They brought
I missed Saturday because I heard there was a lot more dealers than Friday. A lot more dealers, and this year they're not screwing around with Friday.
Yeah, so I guess not. Yeah, right.
That's what's better about this year is you have a travel day, because last year I got off the plane. Dom and Brandon picked me up. We parked, and we were an hour late getting to open, and we had the early passes. It's just.
Right. Last year was
Ithaca.
Yeah, last year it must have been 12-3. That was early.
Yeah.
And now this year it's 10-1 on Saturdays free. Not free. Early admission.
Early. It's just a better setup, and the venue's not changing. And that venue's great. I thought.
Yeah. No, I like that venue. I mean, when it was in Brooklyn, what would it be now? 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Was it there 2 years, or was it? I mean, I know it was in Greenpoint for like 10 years, but then it moved to that other place in Brooklyn out near Bushwick and
it rained and
the fucking rain. And then but I just felt like it was so massive in Brooklyn. Like that building was so big and there were so many people there. But that was like the first one after COVID, and the prices were a little high there. I'm one to say, like, I usually like dispute or debate with people who try to say that FMU is overpriced and that record fairs are overpriced, because I guess in part it's because I always ask for a break on the price. I almost never pay for the sticker at a record fair. I mean, I think that's fair too, because once you take the record, you're done. You can't return it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's a big part of it. You know,
last year for me, only one vendor I thought was overpriced, but he had the goods.
Joe.
Yeah. But his stuff was the stuff of legend.
Today, I just talked to him today.
He's the man. Is he going to be there?
To make sure he's going to be there.
Yeah, he better be there, because that son of a bitch pulled a box of L Saturns out from behind the counter that no one could see. Set it up there because he knows I'm a Sun Ra collector.
Oh, that's funny.
He let me touch
because he watches YouTube. Yeah.
You know, and I'm looking at these things, and one's autographed, and I forget how much he said, but he held up a lot of fingers, and I was like, okay, that's wonderful, man. Here you go.
I swear he's had the same first pressing of something else for like 10 years for $1,500.
Yeah, but he sells enough where it don't matter, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean,
he's got the goods.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think if you look long, I mean, I'm gonna dart right over there on Friday and get a record I wanted last year, because
there you go.
I reached out to him after last year, and I was just like, yeah, I kind of wish I got this record. He was like, I only sell at the fair, so I'll have it next year. Yeah. He was like, you can do it again. You can get it next year. I was like, this was back in like December last year, so now I'm finally gonna get it.
He's cash only. And everybody's got to remember, he's cash only. So you got to hit the ATM before you walk into that building.
Oh, yeah. I'm hitting the bank before I even get on the train to New York.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one record. I got 2 records from him. And the condition was immaculate on them. So, I mean, I paid a little bit over what I would normally, but I'm not upset about it at all.
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting to a point with my collecting where it's like, I was just reading the London Jazz Collector article the other day from a few years ago, and he was just like, hey, sometimes, you know, you just got to pay up, man. You know, that happens sometimes. You know, and it's like Joe's got those records, and the prices are a little high, but he's got a point. He's like, if you don't want it here, good luck going to find it somewhere else.
You can't.
You know?
Like all those Ahmad Jamal, or not Ahmad Jamals, he had all the ones of who was it? And he sold a few of them. Oh God.
He had this like 70s like free jazz wall that was crazy. I saw everybody gawking over.
Was it Conjamal?
Yes, he had all the crazy rarest Con Jamal records. And I think the guy that sells in Philly on eBay bought the white cover one.
Sound of Blue?
Yeah, I think he bought the Jamal. Yeah. I think that was the story.
Will you guys buy off his wall?
I bought one off his wall last year.
He has like these 2 crates of Blue Notes that are all original monos, and they're it's just like a museum, man. It's just insane, and most of them are really expensive, and there's a handful I'm going to try to talk him down on this year, but I mean, I don't know how lucky I'm going to be. I know the one, he already told me what he could do for me on it, so I'm definitely getting that one, but the other ones are more expensive, so I don't really know how successful I'll be.
It's nice you've been able to pregame a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm waiting for them to release the floor plan, because that was
where's the dealer list?
Well, they're still asking dealers to sign up, so I don't know if that's a good or bad sign. 1 week out, they're still asking dealers to.
Yeah. I'm a little worried about that too, but
I don't know.
I'm not gonna stress it.
No, but last year it was great to have that, because I knew right where to go. Because I was looking for the guy from Pittsburgh, Mind Cure, because he posted what he was bringing on Instagram, and he had 3 records that I wanted, and we were an hour late getting there. So I made I saw Notes and Tones first, because I had to go say hello, and then but then I got distracted when I ran around the corner and saw Basement Records wall.
Oh yeah,
I shit my pants, and
that slowed
then
you
I go
down.
over and I got to Mind Cure's bins, and he still had the records I wanted,
Yeah.
and just incredible prices. Like, and he's
Oh,
such a
that's
nice
great.
guy.
Okay, cool.
He sells in a bookstore in Pittsburgh. Nicest guy, and he does deals for you, and yeah, man. I mean, you couldn't get better prices on the stuff he had.
So, Mike, you decided you're going, right?
Yeah. So after taking a firm stance last week, I decided to go. And honestly, I was thinking about it, and since you guys are all going to be there, I think it'll just be fun. So that's really what twisted my arm. A lot of people are flying into town, and this is just one opportunity for us to hang out. So I figured,
We're going to try to fly into town. We're going to try to fly.
Oh,
into
right,
town.
right,
The government
right.
shut down.
The flight delays are pretty bad right now.
Well, Jesse from Rogue Planet Music is going to be there.
Nice, from Iowa.
In Des Moines, Iowa. Yeah, he's flying in. Yeah, he's gonna be at my talk on the night before, Friday night, at Hot Club, which just got an article in the New York Times. Ken McAuliffe wrote it.
I saw that. That's great for both of them, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
I've bought reggae records and punk records from that guy in Iowa.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
he do those lists.
Yeah, he sells. I mean, he sells everything like most dealers, but yeah. So I'm going to be meeting him for the first time. I've become good friends with him, good virtual friends with him over the last year or so.
Yeah.
So that would be nice.
Good stuff.
Rich, do you want to plug that? So it's the Hot Club.
Yeah, sure.
New York. Is there like, should I go to the website or should I go to your Instagram or something?
Go to the Hot Club website.
Okay, so
yeah. There you go.
If you're in the area, Rich is giving a guided listening session / talk.
I'm calling it a listening session and discussion. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Is it on here?
No, go down. There it is.
Oh, here it is. Okay, so you can get tickets here. It's going to be Friday, November 7th.
Yeah, the night before FMU. Yeah,
9 p.m. $20. So it's a cool space. I've been to it. Rich, you brought me there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, for
Notes, I
awesome.
invited Mike there. Notes and Tones there too, so he's checked it out. We had a really nice time, and he will be back this year, and so will our buddy Ken, who's a WFMU regular. There's going to be a lot of people I know that I've got like a massive amount of people on the guest list. I was a little worried about that when Matthew told me I could just put whoever I want on it. But the Hot Club is it's just frankly it's magical. It's like I call it the jazz spaceship, because like when you walk in, they got these like thick, big, like ceiling to floor velvet curtains, and you kind of like walk past them and you walk into the room, and then there's other curtains along the sidewall. There are some windows, but it's just to like brick walls on like other buildings. It's not like there really isn't a great view. So you're kind of like in this box, but like the walls are like crimson red, and like the lighting is nice ambient lighting. And like there's all these comfy seats, and you can just bounce around just listening and talking to this person and that person about the music and what you're hearing and audio. And it's just like the couple of times I've been there already, I've had the time of my life, the absolute time of my life. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So, I mean, I guess it's not going to be as casual for this. There's going to be a lot of chairs in there, and it's going to be like seating, and I guess Matthew and I will be manning the turntable, but that's my buddy Leon. He's going to be there.
I don't know why I just went on mute by accident.
Oh yeah, this is your oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I wanted to kind of just show the room. So this is where the single mono speaker setup is here on the back wall. And these are all 78s. He has basically a variety. It's a collection of not just jazz or hot jazz. There's blues and there's, I think he has a bit of everything. But anyway, it's a great space. If you're in the area, I definitely recommend coming and checking it out. It's probably going to be a really great night.
And did Ken do a few videos where he had them playing some of the records in there?
Ken and Steve Guttenberg both did a number of videos on it. So you can definitely, if you look up Hot Club New York on YouTube, you'll come across those.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's also gonna be a which is probably where I'm gonna get dragged to is well, I don't say dragged, it's a record store, but Human Head's probably gonna have a big thing again. Is what we're
I haven't done that before. But I've kind of been like a little lukewarm about Human Head over the years, but like Travis was so good to me when I was there in the spring. He made me feel like he recognized me, not as some internet person, just as someone who had been there before.
Right.
And he hooked me up and he was very nice. So I just like I wouldn't say I did a 180. I mean, but I mean I'm like very much so a Human Head fan at this point.
I've never been, so.
Oh, okay. So so people are getting together there Friday night or Saturday night or both?
I think not 100% yet, but they made some posts that were kind of cryptic, I guess, to the guys. They're like, oh, it's looking like they're getting ready to have a pre, event since they can do it because of, cool. Like again, last year they're not going to do that on a Thursday night. This year you have a Friday night.
Right. Yes. Right.
And 2 years ago they did it, and I was in the hospital. So I didn't make it. I was supposed to be there.
2 years ago you were in the
Yeah,
hospital.
I didn't make it to that. So, but the guys knew my list of most wanted records, and they went to the pre thing, and 2 of them were there. And which was crazy.
At Human Head?
At the Human Head they had, because he had like 2 or 3 other dealers there. I think Mind Cure was there from Pittsburgh and a couple others.
Oh, before the fair even started.
Yes, so it's kind of like it's what they do at Den Bosch. Before Den Bosch starts, there's like a hotel where the dealers show up with their top stuff.
That's fancy.
Yeah, and so they kind of did that. It's kind of in the spirit of Den Bosch that they did that. And the first bin, this crazy DJ Crush record that I've been looking for 20 some years, almost 30 years, is in the bin, and with Toshinori Kondo on trumpet. And I get a photo sent to me, and I'm like, y'all are just messing with me. And Dom's like, no, it's here, and this is the price. And because I couldn't make it, he was giving me my money back on the Airbnb, and I said, just put that Airbnb money right into that record, and bam, he got it. It was just nuts, man. It was just nuts. And then he had the Milford. Someone had this record too. I can't remember. Mind Cure had this record, original.
Oh yeah, I've seen
the
that.
Milford. And
I mean, I don't know if I've seen it. How many times I've seen it?
I can't remember if he wanted $1,400 or $1,200 and I was like, nah.
That cover looks familiar. That's not my bag. That style of jazz. But
yeah.
I've seen that before.
Dave, what's the label on that? Isn't it like something percussion group? It's I think it's.
Well, it's the
it's Milford Graves and the other drummer's label, I think.
Yeah, it's a series of records. IPS. I think
IPS. And there are some other IPS titles I think are somewhat affordable.
Yeah, like this is an inexpensive one. Andrew Cyril and Mayano Celebration.
Cyril, Andrew Cyril's the other.
There's a lot of Andrew Cyril on that label. This is a lot of drum centric stuff.
So Mike saying 2 years ago I bought more records that Friday at Human Head than he bought at WFMU.
Right, because it was just the people brought their best stuff. It sounds like to that event.
Yeah.
Just to get to get things started. Have the money coming in. I mean, it's smart.
Yeah. Rich is about to postpone his talk and go to Human Head on Friday.
Well, I could go after, I guess. Those guys seem like they stay up
No,
late.
it'll be going
Those guys
on.
seem like they stay up late. Yeah.
I just hope my flight gets in time to make anything.
Well, that's the other thing is that I want to get in line at 9 Saturday morning.
Yeah, I think
And
we'll
then
probably do the same.
I would like to get breakfast beforehand. There's this place called Jimmy's around the corner that I like. Small little counter.
Somewhere where we can get a coffee, you know.
Breakfast counter, yeah.
To get Brandon included here.
Yeah.
Brandon, do you want to show some records?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
All right, cool.
I don't have much to show.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Do this. One
Now, are
CD.
these your records, or did you borrow them from your buddy?
Oh no. I wish I could have kept those. No.
Yeah, the Parkers.
Those went back with Charlie. Here's my CD minute.
Oh yeah.
Gary Allen.
Nice.
This is great.
I've been looking more into M-Bass. I hope I'm saying this right. And just sampling some of the stuff coming out of that movement. And she is like attached to a lot of those albums. So yeah, I've just been exploring that. It's
anyway, the group's pretty good, although a lot of it is just trio. Let me get on here. Marcus Belgrave and Wallace Roney are both on trumpet. Anthony Cox on bass. Dwayne Dolphin on bass as well. Farrowan Aklaf on drums and Tani Tabal on drums. So there's different groups, obviously, in this thing. So it's not like there's 2 basses and 2 trumpets on everything. It's not like that. But it's a really good record if you're into Jerry Allen. And, her style is, I really like her style quite a bit. But yeah, that was a nice $6 find.
Oh, nice.
This is my new favorite record.
It's a cool cover.
Yeah.
It's the cover is I was like, oh, I got to check it out, and it's NHOP on bass. So Thomas Clausen 3 is the name of the band. So it's 3 Danish guys. Age Tangard is on drums. So it's just a trio, but it's really good, and I've been playing it a lot. There's the back.
Yeah, you showed that in the chat, right?
Huh?
You showed that in the chat, didn't you?
Yeah, I was like, this is amazing. Yeah. It's on Matrix. It's inexpensive. Just a really good. It came out in 1980. Just a fantastic record.
Prime
Really
NHOP, period.
Yeah, anything with him is usually worth getting. Then I also grabbed the new Motara. This sounds fantastic. I grew up with this record. My dad played it a lot. And this pressing definitely sounds better. But, I don't think anybody's surprised when Kevin Gray does just an incredible job.
What year was that recorded, Brandon?
70. I want to say 74, but I'm not positive. Let's see. Let me put on my glasses.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Oh, this is great. This is a really good later.
So it looks like 75. Yeah.
All right.
75.
Good guess. Good guess.
So, yeah, Motara is one of those records that I don't know. It does seem to slip under the radar just because it's a 70s session, and it is a 70s session for sure. But,
it's a black B too. I think the Tone Poet recreated the black B on it.
Yeah,
right?
they did.
Nice.
I'm glad that got a Tone Poet because the originals have shot up in price on it.
And the originals, this sounds actually better.
That right there is a Tone Poet?
Yeah, this is a Tone Poet.
Oh, it's a Tone Poet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Montara, I had a chance to get Montara a while ago, but it would have I would have had to fight with somebody over it, sort of.
So VG Plus copies right now are about 175 on Discogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I screwed up. They had an original at Repo years ago, like 8 years ago, for $50, and I was like, "That's too much." And now I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
"Oh,
think
well, I should have done it."
I was fighting with someone over an $80 copy.
Yeah,
But I'm glad this came out, and it's the audio is just better. It is, because
And
I
Fred-
remember that record just having some distortion in it, and
Mhm.
especially because he's playing marimbas on certain parts, and he doesn't just play vibes. And I think that's the part, the marimbas were where it had some stuff going on. This is just another. I picked this up. This is inexpensive. This is Benny Golson produced Kenny Burrell on Fantasy, with a pretty great group, actually. Al Ahrens on trumpet, Maurice Spears trombone, Jerome Ripperson on flute and bass flute, clarinet and alto, Jack Nimitz on flute, Mike Wolford on piano and electric piano, and he does play mostly Rhodes on this. Reggie Johnson on bass, Lanny McBrown on drums, and then Morcier Santos on congas and percussion. So it's a pretty cool lineup, and it sounds like a huge group. It is a pretty big group, but not everyone's playing at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So you get some cool stuff. And then I got this.
Oh, nice.
And it sounds fantastic. I mean,
that's Jack DeJohnette.
Yeah,
we were just right. Yeah,
Jack DeJohnette. And I have the twofer that this came out on, but this is a much. Not only is it visually nicer, the audio is fantastic.
Yeah,
so this is one to get for sure. And then you get the bonus, all the bonus photos and stuff.
I started checking out that McLean session last year, and I really like that. I really like Jackknife. I want to get the CD pair of that and Vertigo. Those covers are awesome on the CDs.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing is, he plays with Larry Willis on piano, which is on Right Now.
Yeah, he's on Right Now.
They just work like unbelievably together. It's just like so good.
I got to listen to that album more.
Yeah, Right Now is one of my favorite McLean's. So
yeah, it's my favorite.
Just having this is pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, so this is the Vertigo.
Look at that
Jack
cover,
Nice
man.
has a yellow one,
that's
right?
a sick cover, man.
And Jack Nice has the same style.
Yeah, right? And it's yellow. Yeah. Does Reed Miles get credit for that? I don't think it is Reed Miles.
No, I think it's later.
But I have a feeling some of those Reed Miles designed and.
No. I think I looked.
No. He didn't. Right. It's a guy. I remember reading about this. It's not Reed Miles. I read about this designer.
Yeah,
well,
he did a bunch of. He did like all the connoisseur covers. He did Oblique.
Yep.
Bobby Hutcherson. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God, what is this?
Yeah,
sorry,
what's the guy's name?
I was just trying to find it. Just while I have this up,
Oblique cover was Japanese.
Just while I have this up, so this term M-bass.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong about
This is totally separate. This was regarding the Jerry Allen you showed.
Yeah.
So M-bass in the 80s was a loose collective of young African-American musicians, including Steve Coleman, which there is a record by him I would like to get. And it's got Cassandra Wilson, Graham Haynes, Jerry Allen, Robin Eubanks, Greg Osby. But it's not, they go on to describe it as not just a musical. It's a kind of a community. And like, there's all different types of artists as part of the community, and there's other thought leaders in it. And they I don't know if it's like a term that the media came up with M-bass or not, but I was looking into it, and I don't know. I think it's cool. It's something I'm definitely going to continue to explore. But I do like Jerry Allen. I like her stuff with is it Charlie Hayden, and it's those soul note records.
She did that one Etudes with Charlie Hayden and Paul Motion.
Yes, I like that. And then I think
it's like the most expensive soul note.
Yeah, I was lucky to
would
get
be,
that.
wouldn't it?
It's a fantastic session.
It's a great session.
It really is just outstanding.
It's like she's replacing Bill Evans, you know.
That's something I would love Rich to get into. Like that, I feel like it's such a great trio, Rich.
Here it is.
All acoustic.
Oh wow. Yeah.
The music.
I need to find that.
That's a pretty
it's like advanced.
You know,
it's
her
like
CDs.
But
let's see.
I'll send you a link to it, Rich. Definitely recommend checking that one out. I know you're in the mono.
This
mode
trio
right
record's really good too. Life of Song.
Yeah.
Life of a Song.
She has another title that the whole beginning, I think, is her, or maybe it's who's ever playing percussion on it, is doing like, or some type of like mouth percussive sound, and it's like 5 minutes. It's like really committed, and then they all come in, and it's wonderful. But it really was strikingly different than anything I expected.
There's a seller on Instagram. I one of those ones that has rare records in their title of their name on Instagram, and they put a Jerry Allen record up the other day, and it looked very interesting. So I just immediately sent the link to Notes and Tones. So I don't know if he bought it, but
yeah, I mean, I'm kind of, she reminds me of, I guess, of a little bit of Andrew Hill and, I guess, what's his name, Joe Bonner, a little bit, but she's got her own style. It's just, it's always really good and well led. I also picked up this an original stereo. I had a mono that was pretty beat up that I sold a while ago, so it was kind of nice.
Is it demonstration copy?
You put a review copy stamp on it?
It says Kenneth P. Rees. It doesn't say demo copy.
I put my address on all my records labels.
Oh, really?
No, I would never do that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hold on. All right, I could jump in.
The home.
I got a record. I only got I got a package today from Felipe.
Oh, really?
Oh, you got it.
We got some promos in. So he's kind of like, a lot of times he'll get the promos and then share them with Chris and myself. So this one I'm super excited about. I cleaned it. It's ready to go, but it came in today, so I haven't spent time with it. But this is Muriel Grossman Breakthrough. And I sampled this many months ago, and I remember enjoying it, but really happy to get this, give it a listen. I think Felipe's trying to get us an interview with her, so I don't know, if that commitment has been made or anything, but hopefully we can speak to her.
Is she in Ibiza when you're going to do that interview, or is she going to be in the States?
There's no date or anything set, but it's RR Gems. And I know a lot of people collect a lot, their stuff. This is my first record from them. In terms of quality, it's beautiful pressing. I mean, you could see there's like a frame on the back.
It's pretty.
That type of record, but it's beautiful. So I got that in, and then Zev sent us one of each title. So I ended up getting the Carlos Garnett Cosmos Nucleus. I haven't listened to this yet. I know this is probably the most. I don't know, like it seems like everybody that's been reviewing these three titles that Zev put out was saying like this one is kind of the most out there. I don't know if that's the right way to frame it.
I guess it would be, because it's the other two are much smaller groups.
Right.
It's an entirely different animal, that record.
Yeah, it's hard to describe. Like you've got the Free Slave and Dusk to Dawn, or
Sunset to Dawn. Yeah.
Sunset to Dawn, and those are like fantastically great albums, but they're Sunset to Dawn is a trio, almost a trio, because there's a little bit of flute added in it,
and I think there's some vibes on it too, but every track is really different.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite records.
So let me lead that in. So Felipe also told me, he's like, I'm also going to send you a belated birthday gift. I was like, excellent. And he didn't say what it was. And
Oh,
I was
snap.
This is probably the
very-
most boring record that you got from him, right?
So I was super happy to get this. I really thank him for it. It's his original Kenny Barron Sunset the Dawn. So this is
Oh, wow.
so I did listen to a bit of this. I cleaned it and I threw it right on my turntable. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I need to sit with it much longer. It sounds like sonically sounds fantastic.
What label's that?
This is on Muse.
Muse.
Oh, that's on
So-
Muse.
So Zev Feldman just recently reissued it. So Felipe got that reissue and he passed this one along as a birthday gift, which is super generous of him. So thank you so much, Felipe.
Yeah, that's a hard one to find.
Cool.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, it's I love that record.
Yeah, that was really nice of him. And thought, it's the blue label. The record looks, perfect.
That's a nice copy.
It's a very nice copy. So
Cool.
I can and the little bit that I sampled, I can't even imagine how the Muse sounds if Felipe's saying it sounds like a lot better, because this already is a great sounding record. So
It's like put it on and it's like a soundtrack for your driving life. Like it's such a good thing to put on all day long.
I think the song that I'm gravitating to is I think it's Al Kifa. It's the first song on side B. And that one, I think it's like the most kind of traditional trio sounding of the bunch. So I think that's why I'm gravitating towards it. But
it's
I really
one of
like
those
everything.
records. I don't think you even need to. It's like it's a whole record. Like you play the whole thing, and every track is equally as good. It's just one of those records that just keeps on going.
Hey, Rich.
Yeah.
You're an upstate New York guy, right?
Yeah.
Where's Endwell, New York?
I don't know. Never heard of that.
Because that's my copy's from that radio station in Endwell.
Endwell. I never heard of that.
Does WSKG or W5KG Public Radio, Endwell, New York? And it's got the coding that they use to file.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm from Wayland, New York, but I don't know where Endwell is.
Hopefully, this one gets reissued too.
Oh yes, I've been looking for that for years. No luck.
Yeah, this one's great. Although I still think Sunset to Dawn is my favorite. It's
You like it more
amazing.
than that?
well, this is my first. It's my first lead Kenny Barron record. I've only had
He
him
doesn't have a ton. I have
on
this
a
scratch.
sideman. Oh, okay.
All right. I'll go get something Kenny Barron. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Here we
Do
go.
it.
Ton of Kenny Garron. I had Lucifer, but I sold it.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't
Yeah,
for
because
me.
you have him as a sideman. You showed your list last week, Mike, right?
Yeah, I have him on a number of things
Yeah.
that I should have known, but But yeah, I do have a bunch of his stuff as sideman.
Yeah.
But that's
and-
pretty cool that Felipe gave you a.
I know, that was so nice of him. I've actually looked to buy that record because, I'm kind of weird. I like to get early copies. I like reissues a little bit, but I generally like to spend money on, finding a nice early thing. I just like that more, even though I know they don't sound as good as the. So I was looking at getting one. It's like $100 record.
What?
At least.
Yeah, it's like
I
I
got this not that many years ago from Angry Mom. Dom sent it to me from when he was working there. I might have paid $25 for this or something. I don't know. I didn't pay much for this.
Yeah, that's the Muse days. Back when
But
Muse
maybe
were-
because it has the sticker on it and it's a radio station copy. I don't
No.
know.
Well, it's just I think certain Muse albums have really went up in value.
Yeah, and some of them are still $5,
Yeah.
True.
which is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, like the Ricky Fords are like $6 records, and those are killer.
Those are good records.
Yeah, there were a lot of people who just wouldn't like. I guess I was part of that, where I'm like, I'm not paying $80 for a Muse, and then I kind of wish I had like on a few. There's a few where I wish I had paid $80.
Before you guys move on from Kenny Barron, I don't have a ton of Kenny Barron, but I love Kenny Barron. I think he's like a super brilliant pianist that, like, I don't know, he's on the virtuoso level for me, like Bud Powell or Tatum level. He's pretty amazing. My favorite Kenny Barron record is this one right here. This is the LP, Autumn in New York.
Oh, wow.
Very cool.
So this is recorded at Englewood Cliffs in 1980. Well, the copyright is 85. So it's a trio, and it is a wonderful 1980s Van Gelder recording. And then I have the CD too, which they rebranded as New York Attitude.
Huh.
So that's the same album.
Yeah, I think I have
That's cool.
Kenny Barron CD.
I haven't seen the CD.
It's a wonderful 80s Van Gelder studio session.
All right. So for folks watching, if you're interested in that Kenny Barron title, it looks like there are a few copies that are still affordable. So I'll drop a link to the Discogs if anybody wants to go check it out.
Nice.
I really like the cover. Like, even as simple as it is, I feel like the cover design actually looks pretty cool.
You know, coincidentally, perhaps ironically, Maureen Sickler designed the cover.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Who's running the studio?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I kind of feel like the lighting isn't like super awesome in that picture, but other than that, yeah. But
Yeah, she's
I
recorded,
like this cover a lot.
It's on
She's recorded my
Uptown?
friend's band last 2 albums. Maureen has
Oh yeah.
Ghost Trees from here in Charlotte, free jazz duo.
Oh cool. They went up. They made
Yeah.
the trip.
Yep, they've done their last 2 albums with her. Yeah.
Cool.
So that was on the label Uptown.
Yeah, Uptown.
So
right.
I just kind of quickly looked at it, and I just want to just check out some of the titles.
They were very close with Rudy and Maureen and Don over the years. Yeah.
So it looks like they have some. I've actually never seen these covers before. It looks like they have a number of just simple, straightforward covers, almost like the Pablo.
There's a Montrose record that he recorded in Albany, my city, on Uptown. It's live from the Lark Tavern, which is a bar on Lark Street in Albany.
Nice.
Uptown.
Yeah. I think I have.
Yeah, there's them covering Dorham, Kenny Dorham, Don.
Yep.
The blue one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they cover Kenny Dorham on that.
Oh yeah.
I gotta check this label
Cedar
out.
Walton's on that. Yeah.
There's some cool titles.
So it looks like
the producers for this Barron record are. It says Robert Sonnenblick, MD, and Mark Feldman, MD.
it was two doctors. Two doctors that put up the money.
I guess so. Yeah.
The Jazz
Let's see.
Doctors.
American producer and label owner, Reservoir. Isn't Reservoir?
That's Mark Feldman. Oh, okay, interesting.
So hold on, let's see. Oh, that does not look
We're
like
doing a deep
the right
dive
link.
on Uptown.
You're about to go into porn.
Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. And then the other guy, Robert E.
Just clicking away.
Sonnenblick, MD, founder of the jazz label Uptown.
Yeah,
So it looks like he's a
I didn't even know that.
He passed away 2018, and yeah, I guess he has all those attributions. Liner notes by Peter Watrous. Don't know him, but it looks like he did a number of liner notes. That's cool.
That's a familiar name.
Oh yeah, he did a Sun Ra. Look at that.
Yeah, that's why.
So he's probably a huge jazz critic that I'm a fool.
I think that's a Black Saint title.
This looks great, man. Thanks for pointing that out.
It is a wonderful session. Well, and if I could just circle way back for a second, we were talking about the '90s connoisseur album art, and Brandon, I think you were thinking of the original oblique Japanese King album art. Maybe that was a Japanese artist.
That was the original.
Yeah, yeah. Because
unless you consider the LT. No, it wasn't even released as an LT. So the original was that. I have it.
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, I was thinking of the CD from 2000.
Oh, okay.
The 2000s, which is technically an RVG edition. It wasn't a connoisseur series.
I think the CD, isn't that what they did the Tone Poet of?
Yeah, and so anyways, I just thought I'd circle back to this because I really like this guy's art. His name is Patrick Roques, or Roque, Roques, and so he did the covers for Hutcherson Patterns, Hutcherson Oblique, and McLean Vertigo and McLean Jackknife, and this other random Jimmy Smith CD I really like the cover of called Six Views of the Blues.
Patterns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And this is the one that became this was Oblique on the CD, right?
Yeah. So that's Patrick Roque, or I don't know how to pronounce it, Roques or Roque. I don't know.
Yeah. So I have both. This is one of my favorite records.
I think that
Oblique.
I think that designer got closer to the spirit of Reed Miles than most of the Tone Poet covers. I don't know if I'd be surprised to find out that he did those covers, because I feel like most of the Tone Poet covers of reissues are kind of missed the mark when it comes to that. They don't have, they're too safe in my opinion. Reed Miles was a lot more daring, if I could say that, as a designer. So sorry Joe Harley, but
no, I've been
all fan of those Tone Poet covers.
We've been critical of the covers too. I mean, they're not awful or anything. I don't want to be ridiculous.
No, it's just that they're safe. They're just, I think that's the word I would use. They're very safe.
And I do feel like there are patterns in Reed Miles' design, like when he uses a photograph, how he uses it, where he uses it, how he overlays text, and what, like, there's just like things that you get familiar with.
Well, he also doesn't just use photographs. That's the whole thing.
No, of course,
that were just text.
But like, for example, like how Taru looks, how you have Lee Morgan with the trumpet. It kind of looks almost like I think it's volume 3 with the yellow, but like how the text is stacked and how the image is cut. It just doesn't look like, other Reed Miles covers in those like minor little ways.
Yeah, I'm just looking at I think Dexter Gordon Clubhouse was one of the first Tone Poets, and like, for example, they don't even credit the designer on the back.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to find who they use.
Anything's going to be better than this version of Tauru.
Yeah,
this actually might be the worst Blue Note cover of all time.
No,
there's a lot of contenders for that title.
All it is a sand dune, and it's not even a big rolling sand dune.
Yeah, I got one that's like I got
oh Lord,
I got a Ike Quebec that's pretty bad.
There's some Turrentine covers that are pretty atrocious.
Yeah.
Congo Lament.
Yeah, that's not good.
Okay, so for the Taru. So just for people who are familiar, this is the This is the Tone Poet Taru.
I kind of like that.
So, but the way he cuts Lee Morgan, the way that the image cuts off here, the way that the Lee Morgan stacked here, I don't know. I just wasn't too into it.
The poor designer for the Tone Poets, they never get any credit.
Well, hold on. We're gonna take a look.
Bird Chant, Clubhouse, Dexter Gordon, Born to Be Blue, Grant Green.
So this one, it says cover design by Todd.
Oh, what's that one? That was the Taru?
Yeah, this is the Taru.
Okay, so that's a little more interesting, to be perfectly honest.
So CEO and creative director of Meat and Potatoes. So this is who I think Joe uses, Meat and Potatoes. So if we click
I'd be interested. I'd be curious to find. Oh yeah, there you go. Designed it. So Tina Brooks' minor move is Meat and Potatoes.
Yeah, where was that? I didn't see that.
Well, I'm just looking at it right now.
Oh,
on Discogs.
Well,
interesting.
Is Meat and Potatoes this one? Oh, this is Meat and Potatoes too. Okay. All right. Well, actually, I gotta say that Tower one is a little better in my opinion.
Yeah, I like the photo in that.
But I'm being a critic.
I haven't been like.
I don't know what this means.
I'm always stoked that they have that bonus photography. So
Yeah, that it's a
I'm
gate.
kind of like, and the covers are not nearly as bad as the LT series. So I'm usually kind of like, these are pretty good, you know. They're not fantastic, but
yeah.
But the ones they did take a lot. Like I think the kicker is from one of those CDs too, the Hutcherson kicker.
Yes, it is.
They took what they kind of could.
Yeah, you know, I'm my. Was this talked about? My theory is for Jackknife, they like couldn't get the like license for it from that artist or something like that, but they got it for Oblique, and he was the same artist. I wonder, did Joe ever talk about that? Because I remember a lot of people were like, "Oh, this Jackknife cover," but he never explained that why he didn't use the original yellow and black.
They're just going with the formula of the picture of the artist.
Yeah, so I have a theory. I have a theory on this. So I'm going to pull up the Jackknife cover.
That Jackknife cover is so great.
Well, hold on, but
it's so great.
This is why I think they redesigned it. So
I thought maybe you were talking about this.
Okay, so this is why I think they designed it. So the reason why I think Joe,
cover, man.
So I think the reason why Joe couldn't use this is because the image here is not from the session, and I think Joe wanted to use session photos. So if you look at how it looks here, and then if we look at the Tone Poet, what he's dressed on with suspenders, and are there session photos we can look at?
Yeah, are there session photos?
No, there isn't. But if you look at this photo here, I think this is from the session, which is not here. So I think because of that, Joe probably wanted to redesign it. What do you think?
Well,
that's my theory.
No, that could be it. That could be it.
I'll take a look at the photos inside. Yeah, it's what he's wearing. He's wearing a white shirt.
Oh, those inside, they're not on Discogs? Okay.
He's wearing a white shirt with suspenders on the inner photo.
Inside too?
Right here. See?
Oh, yeah, look at that.
So that's
okay.
The reason behind it. But they could have just taken the design and put that photo in there.
I know. I guess
you guys like that I have a theory that I have a theory ready to go.
Then they're butchering that Patrick Roke's album art, but
I will say this is a great typography design.
Now is that
great?
Is that an LP version or a CD version?
CD. I don't think that was ever an LP cover.
Right. I've never seen it on LP.
That's why I want that CD, man. I love those CDs, those 90s.
It might not be that easy to find. I don't
know. I don't.
I've seen it, but it's been a while.
And then Vertigo's very similar, same designer.
Looks like not many copies.
Yeah, Vertigo would be nice to do a Tone Poet of.
I do prefer Jackknife, though, I think, after listening to those both a few times about a year ago.
Yeah, Jackknife is
I like the quartet. So on the twofer, the second LP is just a quartet, I believe. And I actually like that session better.
Right. Yes, and that's Jackknife. The Jackknife.
Okay.
Well, let me make sure. Am I right about that, or am I wrong? Let's see.
You're wrong because
Larry Willis is on piano again.
Jackknife has Lee Morgan.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well, I prefer Jackknife. I don't know which is.
I don't think it's session 2. Is it?
I think it's session 1. I think you're right, Brandon.
Jackknife is session 1. I know that for a fact, but I don't know if Vertigo is session 2.
Okay, Tolliver and Lee Morgan are on Jackknife.
Yep. And session 2, I got it right here. Let me put on my glasses.
There's a song that they're both on, Soft Blue. But otherwise,
but it's not Jackknife.
3 or 4 is Jackie McLean, Larry Willis, Don Moore, and Jack DeJohnette. It's a quartet.
Yeah.
Okay.
That session, I mean, I just listened to it once straight through. I thought I like the quartet session I thought that was better, honestly.
You know, I would think before I heard them that I would like the quartet better because I love, like Brandon was saying, I love Right Now. Right Now is my favorite Jackie McLean album by far.
I have a party foul going on. I don't have Jackknife at all. I have Hypnosis.
Yeah, but Larry
don't either,
Willis is
no.
on both, out on all tracks.
But- Dave,
and
Hypnosis is the twofer, right?
Yeah.
Hypnosis is a
I've
different-
never found Jackknife. What the hell?
Hypnosis is a different twofer, but
Oh, it's a different twofer. Okay, there's
Yeah,
a
it
twofer.
is.
That twofer's called Jackknife, and that has Vertigo on it, right?
I
I
need that.
think so. Well,
That twofer
no.
has
who's
Vertigo
on
on
Vertigo?
it, right?
Who's on first? I don't know. Third base. If Vertigo has Larry Willis, Don Moore, and Jack DeJohnette, and it's a quartet, is Vertigo a quartet?
So we're gonna look right now.
Vertigo's
I
McLean,
got
Butch Warren,
I got
Tony
Vertigo.
Williams, and Billy. Vertigo is the Vertigo
trumpet.
CD is 2 sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is
Vertigo's
this
a
is,
different one because I have the two for Vertigo.
so this is Vertigo, the LT series,
I have that.
and then this. It looks like Donald Byrd is trumpet on both sessions, so not a quartet. Pete
Interesting.
LaRocca's on it. That's cool.
On drums?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Wow.
It's two. It looks like it's 2 sessions. One from
So
50.
anyway,
There's one song, Formidable, recorded May 2nd, 1959, and then the other selections are from February 1963.
right. Well, the second sessions on Jackknife, the twofer, would be nice to have reissued too, because it does sound nice. The whole thing sounds great, but
So,
I think they picked Jackknife was the right one to pick.
so Brandon, how many songs are on the Jackknife Tone Poet? Oh, did you put it away? I'm sorry.
It's the first. It's the first 2 LPs from the twofer.
Well, like what?
I got it
A
here.
and D?
I got it here. So it looks like there's
It's 5 songs. Okay.
5 songs.
That's the same songs on the Jackknife Connoisseur CD, with the one with the yellow and black cover.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Look,
then
you got-
Vertigo is 2 separate sets. The Vertigo red and black Connoisseur CD is 2 sessions.
And not
Yeah.
only does Jack DeJohnette play on it, but he composes the second track, Climax.
And I don't know. I don't have Hypnosis anymore, but I don't know if Vertigo was on Hypnosis.
Getting into DeJohnette, do you want to see the ones I pulled, Mike?
Yeah, so for people just joining and are unaware, Jack DeJohnette passed away this week. I believe he was 83 years old. A historic artist. And Dave's going to show some of his records.
I only have a few of him as a leader. There's a lot in here with him, on drums on many a record.
Yes.
He played in a lot of different lineups over the years. I mean, just he fit in well with. I mean, he's on the Miles Davis stuff. But I really like his ECM records. I try to pick them up when I find them cheap. This one, Pictures, is excellent, and it's just him and John Abercrombie.
All right.
Abercrombie's playing electric and acoustic guitars. Now, the thing that's great about this, he not only plays drums, but he plays piano and he also plays organ on this. So he's, he can do a lot of different things that people aren't aware of. Everybody just thinks of him as a drummer, but he played some nice piano. Then I have this one called Special Edition on ECM. Who's on this? This is a whole different scenario.
Isn't Keith Jarrett on that?
This is David Murray on tenor and bass clarinet, Arthur Blythe on alto sax, and Peter Warren on bass and cello. And Jack also plays drums, piano as well on this, and melodica. So I mean, they really kind of stretch out on this.
So Special Edition is his group, is that right?
Yeah. And there's a bunch of these records, and I wish I could say I had more of them, but this is just kind of what I find it. I was buying these records cheap, 8 years ago or whatever at Repo when they're on the back, when everything was cheap.
Okay.
This is another one. These are all from Repo.
This is special edition Inflation Blues.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold
Yeah.
on.
I'd love to pick that one up. And then here's another one, Tin Can Alley.
Okay.
Yeah,
special
What's the
edition.
name of that one, Brandon?
Inflation Blues, I think.
Yeah.
Inflation Blues.
I need that.
Okay.
I would totally pick that up.
I think it's less than $10.
Exactly. I need to pick that up if I find it.
Awesome.
And then you got Tin Can Alley. And this is a whole different lineup. So this is Chico Freeman, John Purcell, and Peter Warren. And this one's cooking. This is some fire right here.
Yeah, that's a good record.
Yeah, I really dig that one. It's been a while since I've heard it, but
his ECM stuff is easy to find.
Yeah. And then this is an interesting one. This is on MCA from, God, what year was this from? Late 80s. It's called Zebra, and it's Jack DeJohnette with Lester Bowie on trumpet. And it's for a Japanese film, I believe. A soundtrack for a program that this guy, Tadayuki Naito, did. But he plays synthesizers on this.
Mm,
Yeah,
No drums. It's a very interesting record.
that is cool.
It's a very cool record.
Synthesizer on
Great design.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the back too.
Yeah, this is a promo copy. I don't know where I found this. I can't recall.
Can you show the label of that? I'm just curious.
Yeah, it's just the cheap MCA rainbow label. Or MCA.
Okay.
Yeah, like some of the later Coltrane was on that label.
Yeah.
Reissues.
I think I was reading recently that those are considered those are well-regarded masterings with that label.
I mean, I have the first time I ever ran across A Love Supreme when I first got into buying jazz. That's the copy I got was on one of those rainbow labels. I've came close to buying, a OG Impulse before, and I just never feel the need to fork over the cash when I have just a normal copy here for $8 that plays great,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind having an original. I don't need to spend $400 on a record I already have, though.
Yeah, is it getting 400 now?
Yeah, it was we just found an OG mono in a record store in Rochester, Brandon and I want to say he had 400 on it.
I think that'd be a good V. Well, that's very cheap then, in my opinion.
He could have asked more for it.
I actually like the stereo. I've had both. I like the stereo original better
than the mono.
Yeah,
that's good to know.
But that's just. It's not like that's how I feel about that many records. It's just how I feel about that record.
Yeah, there was one on the wall at Noble, and I lined up for it, and I was first in line, and it was $100. And
the stereo is probably a little cheaper too.
Yeah, it was only $100. It was a nice copy. He was putting it on the wall, and I got there early to get it because he, how Dylan does. He puts out what he's putting out. You can see in advance. And
how far is he away from you?
8 miles.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so I'm always in line early there when I want something.
So he's in Charlotte. Sorry to interrupt you.
He's in Matthews, just up the road from Charlotte.
Oh, okay. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, no worries. So I get up there, and this guy pulls in right after I pulled in, gets out, and I start talking to him, and he's like, "Yeah, I drove from Columbia to get this Coltrane record." And I'm like, oh, I feel he drove like it's an hour and a half. Well, to get to him, it's 2-hour drive for that guy. So I let him have it. I was like, dude, you drove 2 hours.
Yeah.
Man.
That's a nice thing to do.
I totally let him have it.
That's not degenerate record collector behavior, Dave.
Well,
I was like, hey man, you just
another way to frame it is that it's a competitive hobby.
No, I think it's more like I understand what you went through because I've done it before.
I was just, but Mike, you and I were talking the other day. Like if I was digging with someone at a store and I came across a record before them and I knew they really wanted it more than I did and they've been talking about it, I would hand it to them and say, "Do you want this?"
Yeah.
I could do that for a friend easily. For
I do
for a
that all the time.
stranger, I'm impressed, Dave.
Well, I mean, he drove all that way and he just missed
Yeah.
it in front of me.
You got
he
a lot of
just
records
missed it.
too.
Yeah.
It
You
was
got
like
too
30
many.
seconds after I pulled in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, he was trying. And I was like, all right, man, you can have it.
So I'm sorry. So just the Coltrane title is Love Supreme, I'm assuming, given the price we were talking about.
Yeah.
So I do have the mono. It's in VG condition. Plays. I love it. And I have the acoustic sound stereo reissue,
Mm-hmm.
and that sounds very good too.
Mhm.
But I have heard my buddy Kevin has he has an early stereo, and Coltrane's in the left channel, and I mean, I would if I came across a stereo, like an early stereo Van Gelder, I would, for a good price, I would definitely pick it up, even though I already have 2 copies of it.
Well, if you do, then I will buy one of those others from you. Then there you go.
I probably just going to keep the mono because it's, I don't know, there's it's just a cool record to have.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I feel like, well, if you really want to see some collector nerdery, go over to the Hoffman Forum and read the thread on the new mono version of Love Supreme.
tell us what
And I don't need it.
what's the verdict?
Well, everybody's got their own opinion. It's like pretty from what I read there, just browsing and cruising. It's pretty split on people who love the stereo and hate the mono, and people who love the mono and hate the stereo. Of course, if they prefer one, they hate the other. That, you know, how could you have any other opinion?
I have a mono too.
Oh, cool.
This is the stereo original.
I like having choices. I'd like to hear both.
But you know what's interesting is because the reason I'm just confused is because that copy was known to be trashed. So I don't know what magic they pulled on it.
That's a good question. I think that let me see what the source. I'll try to pull.
The original mono was.
I know this. I know the answer to this.
Oh, jump in.
Actually, years ago, Steve Hoffman, myself, and another Coltrane nut on the Hoffman Forum, we kind of had a powwow and a thread on this. And I wish I could think of the guy on the Hoffman Forum who's a really big Coltrane guy. But anyways, what clearly happened was that there were overdubs to make the final 2-track master, because his voice is overdubbed on the first track, Acknowledgement. So there had to be overdubs. There has to be. It's not a first gen. The original master tape is not a first generation tape. Mm-hmm. It can't be because of the overdubs of his voice at the end of the song. So, and the other thing is that there was a ton of confusion about whether or not Van Gelder recorded still to both mono and stereo tape for a different label like Impulse in the mid 60s. That was a big thing for a long time. There was a lot of confusion about that because Van Gelder did liner notes for a CD reissue of John Coltrane and Johnny Hartman. And in those liner notes, Van Gelder was like, "Oh, we found the original mono master tape recently," and he went on this tangent about how they listened in mono in the control room, even in the 60s, and like the mono was the one that they focused on and everything, and that's what he said in the liner notes. But then Kuskuna, he did liner notes for the same album like several years before that. And he said something different. He said that it was only recorded to 2-track. And my personal opinion is that, because the other thing, this whole thing is so confusing. Like Hoffman said that Bell Sound, who did the mastering for ABC and Impulse, like they would get the master tape from Rudy, and then they would dub it with all the fades and all the EQ. So they would just get rid of the original tape. So that was like a second generation. But Rudy cut it for the original release before he sent that tape to Bell Sound. So So where I think we've arrived at with it after all the confusion is that Rudy did only record to 2-track for like everybody in the 60s. So there was never a full track mono master, which is what he did for everybody. He did that for Blue Note, Prestige, whoever from in the 60s. And so there was all this other talk about like 7-inch mono take home reels that Coltrane had, and like, you know, because
I heard about that.
Yeah, Both Directions at Once was one of those.
Exactly.
That was a 7-inch take home reel mono. And so there was a lot of confusion about that. But anyways, I think basically with Love Supreme, it was recorded to 2-track, and he did the same thing he did for every other mono cut he did at that time. He just folded it 50-50 to make the mono cut. And
the Both Directions at Once, the reason why you mentioned that is because people cite that mono master tape as an impulse session. Was that the idea?
Well, it is an impulse session, but I think everybody's pretty clear that it was a take-home 7-inch reel that Coltrane had, that because it came from his estate, I guess.
Right. It was found in a drawer by an aunt or something like that. Or...
You know, I think at some point in time, somebody tried to auction some reels of Coltrane stuff, and then MCA found out, and they were like, that belongs to us. And then they went and I think it was Both Directions at Once. I can't remember, but anyways, my last thing I'll say about that is that I think I don't have a mono Love Supreme, but I do, and it's not even my favorite Coltrane album. I dare I say not by a long shot, but I would love to have a mono copy someday. There's something about Coltrane, Van Gelder Studio, 60s Impulse. I just feel like Coltrane was in charge, and I just get the strong vibe that they were listening to that in mono. And there's something about, I have heard Love Supreme in mono, the original mono. I had one for a little while. I was selling it for someone. And I do think it sounds awesome. I think it sounds kick-ass. And Mike, for all we know, Rudy's original cut of that has that wacky stereo wobbling because of the Fairchild cutter. Remember us talking about that with the Blue Notes?
Yeah. Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah.
That's we don't have to recite all of that, but that's fascinating. Yeah. That's a good point.
So it could have a little bit of that stereo image wobbling based on him using this special Fairchild stereo cutter head and compression.
Can you just give like a quick top level of what effect that may have on the
And the other thing I'll say real quick about the original stereo Love Supreme is that there's a 60 hertz hum in it. Every now and then Rudy screwed up and he put a ground hum in his master cuts. Johnny Cole's Little Johnny C has a 60 hertz ground hum, the original mono. Curtis Fuller Volume 3 original mono has a 60 hertz ground hum, and the stereo Love Supreme has a ground hum. So, but there might be others, but those are 3 I know of. But anyways, this thing is that like in 1962 or 63, when Rudy was cutting stereo, he started using this setting on his Fairchild 670 stereo limiter, where when the music got louder, it compressed the audio more, and that pulled in the stereo image. So I discovered this a year ago when I was listening to Sam Rivers' Fuchsia Swing Song. I was listening to an RPG cut of it, and I was listening to that beautiful track Beatrice that is on there. And I was listening to it in headphones. And when Rivers came back in after the bass solo, I think it was a bass solo, I felt like every time he played a loud note, he was swinging his saxophone in towards the center of the stereo image. I was like, why is he doing that? Like, why is he, every time he plays loud, he moves it? Like, there's microphone bleed. I called Kevin Gray the next day, and he was like, you're right. He explained that to me. It's the Fairchild 670 limiter and that setting on it, where you can make the stereo cut hotter, but at the sacrifice of the imaging of the stereo imaging. So now and I've been not wanting to ruin the party for everybody with this, but like basically every Van Gelder stereo master after 62 has this weird phasey wobbling in the stereo image, and it's kind of ruined it for me. I've kind of sold all my Van Gelder stereo masters from after 62.
Well, thanks for ruining all your.
I can't unhear it. Well, you don't care. I told you about this a
Don't
year
bother
ago,
me.
and you don't care. I'm
No way.
sure nobody cares, but yeah. So that was just something interesting about that, and I could totally see why audiophiles would totally despise that. You know.
Yeah. Also,
Stereo
collecting Blue Note monos as the alternative, not necessarily a viable option for many people.
Yeah, and I've kind of turned back to that, just saying like just putting strict limits on what records I'm collecting now anyway. So I mean, like I already had strict limits, now they're even stricter. So
So that said, thank you, Rich. That was an amazing background on Love Supreme. That was killer.
yeah, that's a
but
lot.
I got two records I wanted to show when we were talking about Jack DeJohnette. So I don't think I have any lead Jack DeJohnette records, but I do have them as sidemen on a couple. So this is
Mike, I gotta jump out because I gotta eat.
Okay.
Sure. All right. Thanks,
dinner,
Brendan.
but I'll see you guys.
Good
Okay.
seeing you,
It
Brandon.
was nice meeting you, Brandon.
Nice meeting everybody.
All right, cool. So this one is on Indian Navigation
Oh, hell yeah.
and glossy jacket. So I don't know, very nice. This has Jack DeJohnette, Cecil McBee, John Hicks on piano with Chico Freeman tenor. I have to be honest, I haven't listened to this in a while. My favorite Chico Freeman on Indian Navigation, though, is I'm forgetting the name. I got to revisit all of these. I have like 3 or 4 of them, and I like all of them. So Chico Freeman, Indian Navigation, killer stuff. It's out playing, but Jack's on there. So
Very cool.
Point that out.
He was on all kinds of labels. I mean, he was everywhere.
So this is Amiri Baraka also does the liner notes on this. And who's the engineer? David Baker is the engineer. Produced by Bob Cummings. Cover photo by Beth Cummings. Yeah, they do. So side 1 is 1 track, Undercurrent. It's 20 minutes.
70s record?
I was looking for the date. It doesn't say the date. Doesn't have the year.
Okay.
But yeah, I would imagine this is 70s.
Yeah.
I would think, right? Indian Navigation mostly 70s, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
And just quickly show this. So it's the original label.
The silver label.
Very simple.
Yeah.
Just seeing if anybody commented on the year. But yeah, Chico Freeman, Indian Navigation, cool rabbit hole to go down. Introduced me to Chico Freeman, and that stuff on there is different than like I also had he had like a prestige title, I think, but very different than that.
Oh yeah.
So this other one is, I've shown this before.
Ooh.
Joe Henderson quartets. So what's cool about this is Jack DeJohnette's playing drums, but Kenny Barron plays piano. I think this is two sessions. So Kenny Barron, Joe Henderson, Jack DeJohnette, Ron Carter, Lewis Hayes. So it's definitely 2 sessions. So Don Friedman or Kenny Barron on piano, Jack DeJohnette or Lewis Hayes on drums, and then always Ron Carter, and then Joe Henderson composes. Composes a few tracks. Walter Bishop, Ron Carter. So, but yeah, this is a nice one. I got this at FMU. I think the first FMU 2 years ago I went to, somebody had it for $60.
That's a good price now.
It is a good price.
They all shot up.
It was a good price then.
All those. Yeah,
Man.
it was.
So it's not this is like a second. I think the first pressing has the blue milestone label. I think this is the second pressing. But
Either way, it doesn't matter. They all went nuts and are all $100 now. It's annoying.
More.
Yeah, I mean, I ran into someone had gotten rid of their whole Joe Henderson collection at Gray Face in Savannah when I was down there years ago, and I grabbed a couple of those Hendersons. But I was like, I'm not spending 35 on every single record in here, because that's all they wanted was like $35 for them, and I was like, well, I can only get 2 or 3, and they had them all. And now I look back, I should have just done it because it's like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, we all have those stories for sure.
yeah.
It does look like they're going to reissue. Hopefully, they're going to reissue them. They've done
They've done
at
a
least,
few.
yeah. So that'll be good.
Yeah, because they did Power to the People. That was a good reissue.
Mhm.
Who did that one? Jazz
They were-
Dispensary.
Yeah, that's right. Correct.
I love the music on that record and everything, the performances and the stereo mix is nutty. It's pretty wacky stereo mix where it's like very, very, very hard panned. Like there's stretches of music where there's like nothing on one side of the stereo spread. Listening in the car, it's very jarring.
Oh, right. If you have, yeah.
Yeah. Because Herbie Hancock's on that, I think, right?
Yeah, let's see. So let's look at an
There you
original
go.
pressing. So you have the original stereo here. There's two.
Yeah,
It looks like
notice
there's
the
a
different
couple.
color cover.
I love this album, man.
So this is the gatefold.
I got to get a CD of this. I started looking at the CDs of Milestone stuff recently, but that's a deep dive I got to do at some point. I don't really know where to begin.
Gotcha.
So it looks like an original. Oh, sorry. It's expensive. So you got Herbie Hancock piano. Looks like
I was right. Okay.
Looks like 2 sessions. So let's see. No, he's just piano here at least.
Electric piano, right?
Electric piano. Yeah, electric piano.
Yeah,
electric bass.
that's Rhodes. Same thing.
So what year is this? This is 69. So this is right in the session 69 too, I guess. So this is right around when like Miles was asking Ron Carter to play electric bass. He plays electric bass here.
Just bringing the groove, man.
And then Miles composes or works with Teo on Bitches Brew around this time with these players. Some of these players. Jack DeJohnette, yeah. He plays drums on Power to the People.
Chris said to not end the stream.
Oh.
No.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see y'all later. We keep going. What else did I want to show?
Yeah, what do you got, man?
I haven't
bought anything.
I have some stuff in the mail, but I don't have anything. I'm trying to think what I've been listening to. Let me just check out.
Yeah, everything's going into FMU this month for me.
Oh, I was listening to 10 to 4 at the 5 spot. It's the Pepper Adams with Donald Byrd live session on Riverside. Yeah. And I think it's a good session, but I don't love it, honestly.
I have the OJC CD, but I don't listen. I don't. Sometimes I love baritone sax, and sometimes I don't. I feel like that's a hot take. I feel like most people just totally go ape shit for every baritone player, like especially Pepper Adams. Mm-hmm. Sometimes baritone is like. Sometimes Pepper Adams is like. I don't know. He's just super aggressive. Like. Really
shreds,
screams like
Cecil
Payne is a very different baritone player. Gil Millay is a very I kind of like how Gil Millay and Cecil Payne play very soft baritone at times.
I need to get more. I don't really have much Cecil Payne. I think I streamed that Signal record, the Cecil Payne Signal record. It's a lot of baritone on that.
See, me with baritone, it's all about Mats Gustafsson.
I don't know. I just that's a super expensive record. I wasn't totally digging.
Everything on Signal's expensive.
Yeah, it wasn't totally digging. I mean, I thought it was good. I mean, I would love to have.
I have the Japanese reissue of that, and I'm the same way. Like it on paper, it makes perfect sense that it would be like one of my favorite albums, but I don't really reach for it as much as I would think I would. This is the Cecil Payne on Signal we're talking about, the quartet quintet.
Yeah.
Cecil Payne is also on the Randy Weston With These Hands on Riverside. That's another one where they play kind of like not super loud. They play kind of quiet.
Okay.
I like that one. And then
isn't that that's a live concert as well?
No, there's another one called A La Bohemia with Cecil Payne.
Okay.
And that's like it's a very lo-fi live recording, which we've talked about is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like sometimes
I don't mind that.
lo-fi live recordings have kind of like a balls that is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well,
what's interesting, before we go too far off from the 5-spot record.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
Well, I was thinking about there's obviously Eric Dolphy at the 5-spot. Which I'm not, is that 59? Is that 57? I'm not even sure. There's
I
a
have
stereo.
those records.
So you got the Dolphy 5-spot. You have
that's like I want to say that's 60 or 61.
I have it behind me. I won't be able to find it quickly, but there's
Booker,
a Jimmy Giuffre at the 5-spot on Verve, which is a quartet group. Then you have this Donald Byrd and Pepper Adams quartet, and I feel like it seems like the 5-spot gave a lot of people the room to experiment, because obviously Dolphy, is he's got like Booker Little on that, and the quartet on that is like ridiculous. Who else is on? Is it Mal Waldron? I think Mal Waldron.
Yeah, Mal Waldron. I should know the drummer. I don't know the drummer.
The drummer is the drummer is killer too. It's oh my God, I can't remember his name. I think he's part of
Eddie Blackwell.
Blackwell.
Who played with Don Cherry quite a bit. Yeah.
Part of Old and New Dreams. Yeah.
Thanks for saving us from being some pathetic jazz fans, Dave.
Hey man, all the records are here.
So I was just thinking about the 5-spot. I did look it up a little bit, and I don't think it wasn't just like only avant-garde stuff. I think they played all different types of music, including that. So, but there are a number of 5-spot recordings that are fantastic.
This is freaking good.
That's classic. That's classic.
Yeah, because the whole second side is one long just ripper.
Now, question for Rich and Dave. Do you like all volumes of that? All 3 volumes? It's 3 volumes.
Well,
right?
I've only heard the second volume a couple of times, and I just don't think it has the same spark as volume 1. I think if it was Weinstock who made the choice on what to put on that volume 1, he did a great job. There's some really good stuff on volume 1.
Volume 2 is flute, isn't it? Like mostly flute.
Is it?
Volume 1 is, I think, mostly tenor.
I wouldn't have heard volume 2 for a long time, but I love volume 1. I have the OJC CD of that.
This is alto. He's playing alto on this.
Alto. Oh, sorry, alto. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, I like volume 1 the best. Now he did those European live volumes 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
And I like all of those.
Yes.
That's
right. Oh, so is Mike mistaken then? There's no volume 3 5-spot?
5-spot. There's another one of these that has a black cover.
There's 2 of them. I thought there was 2 of them.
Only 2? Okay.
Yeah, because it is a volume 1.
So maybe, because like Dave's saying, there's the Europe ones are volumes 1 through 3.
Yeah, the European are 1.
Yeah, I think there's only. I think
Booker Little is deep. Frederick's in the house.
Hey now.
Booker Little is deep. Clifford Brown is deep in my opinion. These are guys that I feel like I'm going to be learning and trying to understand the rest of my life.
Oh yeah, Monk.
They're just insane.
That Monk at the 5-spot is what is that record? Hold on.
Well, that's on Riverside. There's 2 dates there. It's Mysterioso and In Action with Johnny Griffin.
Right. Yeah.
And then Coltrane and Monk legendarily played there, but I don't think there's really crappy recordings of it. Right. But that's it.
Yeah. And also Cecil Payne.
And I got the picture right here.
Sorry if you just mentioned this because he plays on those 5-spot, but Cecil Payne plays with Monk, right? Isn't Cecil Payne a Monk guy?
Oh yeah.
There they are.
Yeah, that's 5-spot, isn't it?
Yep, that's a 5-spot with Shadow Wilson. Shadow Wilson's in the back.
So that's 1957 then.
That's 57.
All the bills on the wall.
Yeah.
So that's when like Coltrane, I feel like if you look at his records and like who he's recording with, I think right after that he plays with Cecil. Cecil, who's the piano player?
Cecil Taylor.
Cecil Taylor in '58, I think. And then he goes to Atlantic, and he makes all those incredible records there. It's like you could see the trajectory. Like he's with Miles, then Monk and Cecil Taylor, and then he just takes off. Not that he wasn't like killing it, but I feel like in terms of his innovative genius, I feel like he gets to get opportunities to record.
Yeah, I feel like that happened in '57 when he quit drugs in late '57. That's where I hear it happening. Yeah, right around the time of Blue Train.
Yeah,
that's kind of when I hear that happening. And then Soul Train is just another step forward with that. It's just, he's just shredding. It's just amazing.
Yeah,
it's just totally going off.
What's Soul Train on
Prestige?
That
early
comes
'58.
That comes after Blue Train?
Yeah, early '58.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because I thought Coltrane left Prestige at '57.
Yeah, that was recorded in early '58 on Prestige.
Oh, okay. All right. Interesting.
Yeah. Well, he only did that one off for Blue Note.
Well,
right?
Well, he's on the Sonny Clark.
Sonny's Crib.
Sonny's Crib. But that's it's his only lead record.
Yeah. Oh no, he was on a lot of Blue Notes as a sideman.
Yeah.
But wait, what were we talking about? We were talking about live stuff. Randy West and Cecil Payne, baritone. I was going to also mention a record I'm getting more and more into is Bone and Barry, which is Curtis Fuller with
The
baritone saxophonist is so obscure I don't even know his name.
I literally was streaming that today. That's weird.
It was kind of fire, man.
With Fuller on trombone.
So the baritone player is like, it starts with a T.
Tate Houston.
And I did look him up. He did play that. He's on it. He's on other things.
Oh, Frederick knew it. Nice. Bone Barry and New Trombone on Prestige are a really nice pairing of Fuller led records from '57. New Trombone is an expensive original, and it is an awesome record. It is expensive for good reason. New Trombone is an awesome album.
So this is Bone and Barry, Curtis Fuller, Blue Note 1572.
I never see this record.
Look at that killer cover, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Those aren't Reed Miles covers, but those are awesome. There's like a handful of those in the 1500 series.
Where do you even find that record?
So hold on. So it's Tate.
It's gonna be at Joe's table.
Oh shit! Don't tell me these things.
You got Sonny Clark piano, Paul Chambers bass, Art Taylor drums.
Yeah, Sonny Clark's on piano. This album is awesome. I have the UA mono of that.
Yeah.
I have the UA mono. I got it from Takashi in Japan. I got it from Jazz Love Japan. I won it in an auction.
Viewers, if you want to purchase it, there are copies available. So you're in luck. I see the digits.
I saw that at Disc Union in Japan too for like $1,600 on the wall.
You can get yourself a mono copy in VG Plus condition, imported from France for about $1,200
plus tariff.
And then if you want to stay in the US, if you're a US buyer, you can get a copy VG Plus for $3,000.
Ugh.
Frederick, do you have it? Frederick, do you have Bone and Barry? I'm gonna guess his answer is no. So Frederick, if you don't have it, is it on your want list?
Oh, design is Tom Hannon.
Yeah, he did Prestige. He did Prestige too.
He did Prestige in '56 specifically. It's only Prestige funny. 56 titles.
I know that from all the research I did on album art for my website. So Mike, go to New Trombone now.
Okay, hold on.
That's a banger.
Yeah, I'm curious in that one too.
This is a classic.
Oh, that's the Prestige. Yeah, that's the Prestige.
Yeah.
What a great cover.
Great cover. I mean,
That's probably the Long Island Railroad. That's my guess.
Yeah.
Or the Metro North. I'm not sure, but
and look, there's another artist here that I'm unfamiliar
yeah,
with.
that guy is the alto on it. Red
So-
Kiner.
Red Kiner, Hank
I
Jones.
love when I find these like obscure dudes on these Blue Note records from like 56 and 57. Let me I just really got into Lee Morgan Indeed recently.
Okay.
You see, people get on my case about Blue Note, but Blue Note is so deep, man. Like I've been
There's so many
collecting
titles.
I've been collecting Blue Note hardcore for over 10 years, and I'm just getting into Lee Morgan Indeed. You know, like there's this Benny Golson song on there called Reggie of Chester that is just so good, man. I love that song. And so there's a dude on alto on Lee Morgan Indeed. Well, maybe I'm just a jazz idiot. Clarence Sharp. Does anybody know Clarence Sharp?
No, I think
let's
I
see.
think I've looked into it before. I think this is his only appearance on
Really?
anything. On anything.
He's on this record.
Oh, okay. Well, I see. I had a feeling Dave knew who he was.
Okay.
C sharp on alto.
You pulled that out pretty quickly.
Oh.
C sharp.
Because I never knew who that was till you just said the name. I was like, oh shit, that's who that is. Because I could never figure it out.
Hold
Really?
And I thought it was an alias for the longest time. But
Hold on.
that's
We're
probably who that is.
Hold on. Let's
All
take a
right.
look. All right, so
There you go.
Clarence
New
Sharp.
trombone is expensive. Oh, but maybe D Love's talking about the one Dave just held up. That's expensive, maybe.
Hold on. So Clarence Sharp.
That's a private press.
C sharp.
Yeah,
So
that sounds
there is
expensive.
a
he is called. Oh wow, he's a cool looking dude. Look at that.
C sharp.
Yeah, man.
He has
Is that
one. I guess this is his.
One lead record.
Yeah. So he's co-lead on this.
So he's on Lee Morgan Indeed,
Okay. What else is
and
he on?
There he
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Oh, see, he's on Archie Shep. He's on that Shep record.
Kwanzaa. He's on Kwanzaa.
Yeah, man.
Indeed. So he's on a few records.
I have that Kwanzaa record. That's great. I got a copy from Dom.
I wonder if I have any of his records. Let me see.
So okay, I'm gonna name a couple other obscure Blue Note sidemen since we're on that topic.
Naturally.
So on Hank Mobley 1568, which is also an awesome album, which I hated on when I first got into jazz collecting because it was so expensive. 1568 is a solid session.
That's the white cover, right? With the
It's the Holy Grail. The version of Bag's Groove on there is so good, and I don't know, the whole album's awesome. So Curtis Porter plays alto and tenor. Should I know more about Curtis Porter?
I don't know much about Curtis Porter.
Okay, so there you go. There's another interesting one. And then
Oh, look, he's on. Wait, hold on. So Curtis
He's on
Porter
the Clown?
is on. He's playing with Mingus.
oh, Mingus. I remember researching this now. Yes.
He's on Mingus.
Okay, he's one of Mingus's guys.
He's
Lot of
All right.
Mingus.
Couple
Yeah.
more. Ready? Okay.
Okay.
Billy Mitchell, tenor saxophone on Detroit, New York Junction.
Yeah, Billy Mitchell has a
Yeah.
couple records on Smash
Smash.
with Thad Jones.
Well, this is Tad Jones, Detroit, New York Junction.
Yeah.
that
So
makes
this
sense.
is, I guess, part of the same group. So hold on. Those are cool records.
I love Thad Jones records.
I have that on UA Mono too. I have a lot of these on UA Mono. Lee Morgan Indeed, Detroit, New York Junction. CJ Tunes knows Billy Mitchell.
Okay, so the record I was thinking of is this. You should check this out. It's a stereo, and it came out in mono.
Oh, is that Billy Mitchell right there? Is that a picture of him on the
That's
cover?
Billy. Yeah, that's Billy Mitchell
He's cool.
Quintet.
These guys all look cool as hell.
So that was a great cover, and the design of it is
That's very
cool.
that font is very 60s. It's very who's the guy that did Anatomy of a Murder? Saul Bass.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like his style.
So let's take a look at this. So this is a 64. There's a mono and a stereo. Let's take a look at the stereo. Oh, that's the UK. Hold on. Let's take a look at the US. Oh, that is US stereo 64. 2 copies for starting at $38. Doesn't look like it's too expensive.
That's on Smash, huh?
You got Kenny Burrell guitar, Richard Wyand, I'm not familiar with, on piano, Billy Mitchell, Thad Jones, and then Herman Wright on bass.
All right. I just pulled some interesting Thad Jones record since we're talking about him.
Okay.
All right. So I do have this one because I love this record. I have that record.
What pressing's that?
Oh, it's a mono, but it's not an early one. It might be a Liberty.
UA maybe? United
UA,
Artists?
Let me see. United Artists, Microgroove, yeah.
Yeah, those are great.
Beautiful copy too. I got that at the Bop Shop.
I love that. There's April in Paris on that is really wonderful.
That's some top blue note.
Yeah, I need to get. I've been wanting that record for a while. I want the CD too. I don't even have the CD.
I have the Music Matters 45, and the recording itself, like his trumpet, is so amazing.
That Hackensack stuff from '56 is amazing.
When I see the word orchestra on a jazz record, sometimes you take pause, but man, this stuff is off the hook. Thad Jones with Mel Lewis Orchestra. Holy shit, these records just absolutely slay.
I totally don't know anything about him with Mel Lewis. Nothing,
dude. So this record.
I mean, I see those records a million times, but I don't know anything about them.
They're cheap.
Mike notes and tones, correct me if this is wrong, but the Thad Jones Mel Lewis Orchestra is who plays the Vanguard every Monday for like the past 30 years or something.
Hell yes.
And it's changed into the Village Vanguard Orchestra or something like that. But that was originally the Thad Jones Mel Lewis Orchestra. I'm almost certain that's correct.
Dude.
So anyway, so Mike took me to see them.
Hell yeah.
And it was great. They had, it's a big group, but like there's somebody playing flugelhorn. There's multiple trombones with different bell sizes. So,
right.
I mean, it's just absolutely wonderful playing.
Yeah, he's got 4 trombones on this.
Thanks, Mike.
And I'm a trombone guy. Now, this is all Europe stuff.
4 trombones.
4 trombones.
There's a lot. There's those early Prestige that are like now, 4 trombones.
When I played trombone, I was an all-state New York band.
Oh, you played trombone?
Yeah. I was an all-state New York band way back a million years ago. And I played for I think 9 years, and we only had 3 trombones, and I can't even imagine a 4th. All I know is I would have liked a 4th to mess with that fucking tuba player. Anyway, Thad Jones, Mel Lewis. This is UMO, another European, just absolute grooving jam session. I don't even know what these labels. This is our RCA. It's a promo. I don't know. All these musicians are like from goddamn Finland or Sweden or God knows where.
That's cool though. Those guys
just a massive lineup of guys. 77 on that one. These are all super cheap. And then this one's on Pole Jazz from Poland. One More Time. And this one's really killer. Who's all on this? Charles Davis is on this. Steve Coleman's on this, who you're talking about earlier, Mike. Thad Jones on, of course, flugelhorn and cornet and trumpet. Just all kinds of, throwing the kitchen sink at you on this one.
So Thad Jones is on 5 by Monk by 5.
Really?
Yeah.
So is Jackie. Wait, I think I get confused with that. I think Jackie McLean's on that record, but he's not, because there's a song called something Jackie.
Yeah. So there's Jackieing,
but he's not on the record though.
But is that a reference to McLean? Is that?
I don't know why I thought that was a reference to Jackie McLean. I think
is.
I'm an idiot.
So let's take a look. So you got Sam Jones, Thad Jones, Art Taylor, Charlie Rouse, and Monk. So you got Thad Jones with his quartet. Is that his quartet with Sam Jones on bass?
Who's the drummer again? Art Taylor? No, that's just Rouse is the only one that ends up with him later.
All right, this is one of my favorite records in my collection. This is on Period Records.
Oh yeah, I remember when you got
this.
This
is the Jones Boys on Period.
What?
So Period was a record label that put out mostly classical records, but they connected with Leonard Feather, and Leonard Feather produced and put out jazz records for them, including this. So this is the Jones Boys. The whole town's talking about the Jones Boys high fidelity recording. It's a mono. I think it's 56. And I'm pretty sure this was recorded at Jerry Newman's studio.
Yeah, I remember when you were all deep into that.
Yeah.
And those are Detroit guys, right?
Jerry Newman recordings are very nice recordings. I mean, I'm not going to compare against like Rudy because I don't feel like I'm equipped, but I do feel like it's a wonderful recording. So actually, I would love to get your opinion on this. So anyway.
I keep forgetting about the Rollins on period. I know that's highly regarded.
But this is a plastolite pressing. So it's
Those
a
labels are sexy.
Heavy flat edge.
Let's see that label.
Beautiful, with the deep
man.
groove.
That is a sexy label, man. What does it say on the right? Hold it up, Mike. What does it say?
What?
Oh, 33 1/3 RPM. Yeah.
So anyway, one of my favorite records.
Wow.
It's like an experience to listen to.
I've never seen that record before.
Yeah, there is another Jones Boys with I think a very similar. So the group is everybody has the last name Jones. So Thad Jones, Jimmy Jones, Eddie Jones, Joe Jones, Ronald Jones, and Quincy Jones. So Quincy Jones plays flugelhorn, and they call an ad lib. So I guess it's just just fun improvisation. The Jones Bash, and they do a Carl Fisher standards, Quincy Jones, and they do a Thad Jones composition. So it's great. It's absolutely wonderful. Leonard Feather does the liner notes on it. But that's I have a number of Thad Jones records, but he's honestly one of my favorite trumpet players. His style is very nobody sounds quite like him. I mean, he's got this swing.
Agreed.
Bop. It's like a swing bop. Like it fits right in the kind of like attitude of the hard bop, but also still the swing is there. He just sounds so good.
He's got his own groove, man.
Well, there's something about his attack and like his sound that makes him very easy to identify. I feel like, relatively speaking, which I'm saying is a good thing. It's very distinct. It's very unique. When I hear him recorded by different engineers on different labels, I still can hear that Thad Jones sound. I have a great record that Elvin Jones did on Atlantic with Thad Jones. It's called Midnight Walk. And Thad Jones just has that sound. Yeah. Thad Jones just has that sound, man. And he shreds too, man. I love Thad Jones.
Yeah, me too. He's absolutely wonderful.
I'm trying to hang in there for Chris's triumphant arrival, but I don't know if he's going to come in anytime soon.
Oh, I think he's hanging out with his kids. Did he say he was coming?
Yeah, that's it, Dave.
Yeah, I haven't listened to this in a long time.
That album is badass, man.
It is so good.
Yeah, man, dude. All of Us is on the second side.
Yeah.
That is such a great soul jazz flick, man. It's so good, man.
Yeah, Hank Mobley's on it.
I know. Mobley's on it, man.
Yeah.
It's like 68.
Wow, I haven't heard that in forever.
That is a sleeper, man. Throw that on tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
That's such a good album.
So I think we'll wind it down in a little bit, but
I'm fine with that. I'm gonna watch the rest of the Knicks game.
Okay.
I got the World Series on. It's pretty close.
What's the score?
Dodgers up 3-1 to push it to a 7th game.
Okay. I've been watching the highlights.
It's in the 7th. It's not over yet.
I got to turn that on because that sounds like a good game.
Toronto's got three more innings to try to tie it up here.
Right.
One last question because I've been kind of sampling his stuff. Have you guys listened to Ernie Henry? He's an alto player.
Yeah.
Around like mid 50s, 56. He has, I think, his first lead record, which has a really beautiful cover. I'm trying to think who plays on it, but any takes on Ernie Henry?
None from me. I don't have any of his stuff.
I mean, I've seen him on numerous albums from the hard bop era, but I love Kenny Dorham Two Horns, Two Rhythm with Ernie Henry on Riverside.
Wait, is that
absolutely love that album?
Wait,
it's half of it's on Jazzland too.
I think it's on Prestige. I thought.
No, Two Horns, Two Rhythm is on Riverside, and Presenting Ernie Henry is on Riverside too. Actually, I had a copy of Presenting Ernie Henry I was selling for someone a couple of years ago, and I liked it. I should return to that album at some. Oh, Akko has that album. My wife has that album on a Japanese reissue of it, Presenting Ernie Henry. Yeah,
that's early stuff, right?
It's 55. It's early Riverside, or 55,
yeah, that's pretty
56.
Early. Yeah, I mean you're.
Yeah, I think he died young. I don't. And he's on. Is he on Brilliant Corners? He's on Brilliant Corners.
Yeah, he's on Brilliant Corners.
Okay. Yeah. On that door.
But yeah, he died young. This is that record you were just talking about.
Yeah, dude, you got an original of that?
Yes, I have a first pressing.
Oh man, we got to talk about trades for that.
No thanks. The jacket's in. I mean, I think it's in totally fine condition.
You're trying to act like I can't pry stuff away from you or something over there.
But really nice. There's a bow to it, but whatever. But really thick. I mean, for Riverside, it's very
that
nice
album is awesome, man.
And let's take
a great album.
Mike's looking for private press, spiritual stuff. If you have any of that, you can trade for it.
Oh, Mike, this Mike?
Yeah.
Private press spiritual.
Yeah, man, he's been finding killer.
Well, I guess
stuff.
he's got a wide taste, I guess.
Yes, indeed.
I do. And you know what? I'm running out of records that I want from like the early 50s. I think I know every single jazz 10-inch record that was ever made at this point.
You might know them, dude, but you can't really know them. I mean,
well, I know if I want to buy
so
them.
many, man. Like I was just talking to my buddy Tom Fine about this last week. He came to visit me. Like, there's so much slept on great jazz from the early 50s. Like in that bridge between bebop and hard bop, man. Yeah. There's so much good stuff. I mean, I know you did a very deep dive on that in the last couple of years.
Yeah, actually I have a record to show.
There you go.
But Mike, you put me onto the Art Pepper stuff from 51 and 52 that he recorded in LA, and that's on Discovery, and that is just amazing. I'm not a big Art Pepper fan, man. I love those early Discovery sessions.
Those are I feel like those are awesome. Those are awesome.
Yeah, that shit is amazing, man.
I mean, and thinking about where he came from, so before Pepper was there, he was playing with at Capitol, he was playing with Shorty Rogers in that, it's like a no net or something, and it's pretty good. It's not, I feel like it's not as like innovative, and the compositions aren't, I don't know, they're very good, but they're very upbeat. And Shorty Rogers, like, he does these woos, like in the background you'll hear him when somebody's soloing, like give a woo, which is actually really fantastic. It's a really good. Okay. It's a really good session. I just didn't feel like I needed to pull the trigger on it, but I did really enjoy it. But Pepper is there 51, I think that is. And then I think before that, he's with Stan Kenton's orchestra. So Pepper goes Stan Kenton, and then he goes to Shorty Rogers, and they're doing that Capitol, like, cool, basically. Like, it's a form of the cool. And then in 52, he goes to Discovery and does his lead records with Hampton Hawes, who was also part of that Shorty Rogers group, I'm pretty sure.
Man, Hampton Hawes played for a long time.
So him and Hawes, and I think some other guys from the Shorty Rogers group, they go put some quartet stuff out on Discovery. And that's like the genius of like Pepper comes out.
And then a lot of people are familiar with that through Surf Ride on Savoy. It was eventually
that is a particularly really good composition too. Like, that is one of my favorite compositions by him during those sessions.
I think another song on that from that session is called Brown and Gold. I really like that.
Yeah.
But I was just going to say on that topic too, like, I've got a couple Rollins records from 54 that he did really early for him, like the one with Monk and Julius Watkins, the one that we were just talking about that Charles had the autograph of. That's a great early Rollins session. And then I also have Rollins and Art Farmer. I got a 10-inch on Prestige of them, that Art Farmer quintet with Rollins from 54. And hearing Rollins that early is very thrilling. I love those records.
He's playing with Fats Navarro and Bud Powell, like early. he's on those early sides.
Yeah,
Like, what
because he
year-
grew up in
that's
Harlem, right?
But is that in the 40s? Like, I don't like that is early.
You know, I don't know. I mean, I'm just really starting to fall in love with Rollins, and like,
Me too.
I don't really know his very early genesis. Maybe somebody in the chat does. By the way, in the chat, people are asking about Felipe. Did you see that?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. He's got a
Felipe-
significant other. Is that not the story?
That is the story. Felipe's
there
doing
you go.
very well. He has other priorities at the moment, but
Okay.
he'll return at some point. But yeah, so anyway, the Rollins, because it's just like I'm listening to these Bud Powell sides, and it's just like it's Bud Powell, like his early Blue Note stuff he's on. And then I was also looking at the Fats Navarro, and he shows up, Sonny Rollins shows up on that stuff, and it's just that's like really early bebop.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know the dates for Fats Navarro stuff other than like, the stuff he did definitely in 47, 48 with Blue Note and Howard McGee and all those groups. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know the earliest records Rollins is on. Maybe somebody can jump in with that. But
hold on. So let's take a look. So this is the Fats Navarro Volume 1. So if we go and take a look at the back here. Okay.
These are compilations though.
These are compilations, but right here. So Whale, Bouncing with Bud, and Dance of the Infidels.
Yeah, that's like 48.
So Bud Powell, that's Fats Navarro trumpet, Sonny Rollins tenor sax, Bud Powell, and Tommy Porter. Oh, I lost it.
You're kidding.
Tommy Porter, Curly Russell.
See, I have these
Clark.
78s, and I totally forget sometimes
sorry,
the people
Roy
that are on these.
I'm sorry, I was reading from a different one, but Sonny Rollins, Bud Powell, Tommy Porter, Roy Haynes. I mean, that is classic Powell, Dance of the Infidels.
Yeah, that's like 1948, and you're saying Sonny Rollins is on that?
Sonny Rollins is tenor sax on it. It says right here.
Yeah, he's. Oh.
So they put that on the
Wow,
fabulous
wow.
Fats Navarro as well because Fats plays trumpet on it. But it's just, and he's still alive. He's still with us.
If
Now,
anybody
he's
out
on
there,
stuff like this early Miles stuff.
oh, okay, yeah,
not
that's
that.
like 50. That's like what, 53, 54?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's somewhere around there. But he's on things like this.
And Parker's on that too. Charlie Parker's
Yeah,
on that.
as Charlie.
Yeah,
Chan.
so yeah, but Mike's got it. That's 1949 that he did that date with Bud Powell. I have that 78. Oh, you want me to be a cool
Do it.
78 nerd for a second here?
Yeah,
Do
let's
it.
see it.
Yeah, because
Rollins and Miles
I
collaborated.
can't see. The thing is that all my LPs are in my living room, so like I can't just go grab them like Dave is. But this is the the 78.
Sweet. Yeah, beauty.
There it is with
Sonny
Sonny
Rollins.
Rollins. I gotta listen to that solo. What the hell am I doing, man? I'm listening to these records. I don't even know it's Rollins.
Oh, look at how beautiful the grooves look on that.
Yeah, this is pretty clean. They're not all like this, but this one's pretty clean.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get
beautiful 78.
Oh yeah, Dave, you collect 78s. I forgot.
Yeah.
But wait, so let's so yeah, that's early for Rollins here. He's on let's see, he's on that's a compilation.
I mean, he's kind of like the last living person from the bebop era.
He's on, okay, here it is. Yeah, 1949 is his introduction to recording. So he's on 78s on Savoy with J.J. Johnson in 1949. And then on 78s with J.J. Johnson on Prestige, and then the Blue Note dates with Bud Powell. Yeah, so that's the beginning for Rollins, 49.
And he's still with us.
Still with us.
That's right. Yeah, Mike, did you? I'm guessing the answer is no. You haven't somehow managed to see this Bud Powell documentary yet.
No. Can you tell everybody what you're referring to?
Yeah, can you pull it up? It's called what did she call
Bud
it?
Lives, right?
Bud Lives, yeah.
.com?
Well, the name of the doc is Bud Lives. I would just Google that.
Okay.
There's a website for it. So yeah, so there's this new Bud Powell documentary I got to see. Yeah, I befriended this documentarian, Hey Young Moon, really sweet girl, and she lives in LA. She lived in New York. She went to school in New York, and she lives in LA now. But Yeah, there's your boy, Mike.
Yeah, Lenny Tristano. Very nice.
Oh,
Yeah, because in the
no.
beginning, she's playing Lenny talking about Bud Powell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Lenny's the
and
man.
yeah. So, anyways, it's a lovely documentary on Bud Powell that she did. She just released it.
Oh,
That's
I gotta
very
watch
cool.
it. I gotta watch it.
Yeah,
Very cool.
I got to order the DVD. I saw it on Zoom a couple weeks ago. She did a screening.
Is it
That's
on
great.
YouTube?
I don't think so. She's trying to sell the DVDs.
Okay. That's
I'm
cool.
not sure. Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, it
And
is
she
very
knows
cool.
Matthew from Hot Club.
Yeah.
She was on Matthew's radio show on Columbia.
Sometimes they'll be able to put it on YouTube for a pay-per-view.
Mike, is it on YouTube or is that just the trailer?
That was just a 3-minute trailer.
Oh, okay.
Just the preview. But
Oh,
Tristano,
yeah.
I have to see this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You
It's
just
Bud
hooked 'em.
Powell and Lenny Tristano.
I don't think
Oh,
I've ever
shit.
seen him. I don't think I've ever seen.
I
a
love
video
this.
of
I
him.
love this serious picture of Hey Young on her website. she looks like such a serious artist. She interviewed Kenny Barron for it, and he told this really sad story about seeing Bud Powell live at Carnegie Hall. That's in it too. Yeah, where she should have right here where you can get it. Well, I think that's the DVD there. Yeah, where can you see it? She should have it right on the front. Oh wait, this is different. That's not the website.
Hold on.
That's not the website. Where's the Bud Lives website? Wait, let's go to her Instagram. That's probably a good place to find it.
Oh yeah, there's probably a link there.
There's the website. Mike, go back to that page. Go back to that page.
This page?
The one you were on before, the first one, and then go scroll down and click on website over on the right. Yeah, there's the website.
Okay.
Nice.
So budpowell.com is promoting it. Yes, I am blushing. Have you guys ever heard of Lenny Tristano? let me tell you about him.
Tell you about finding his 7-inch records.
All right, so this is the website. Nice design, very cool. So how do you order this thing?
Yeah, where she should really have that. Well, I guess this isn't. Oh, there it is. There it is down there. See it right there? Bud Lives. Yeah.
Okay.
Watch the preview. Watch the opening 3 minutes. You know, she told me she sent me a special link to buy the DVD because I didn't contribute to the Kickstarter and I met her after all that happened.
Okay.
I think maybe she only shared the DVD link. Maybe she only made, I don't know, something with the people who donated to Kickstarter.
Maybe I might shoot her a message.
But dude, if I get the DVD though, we could like maybe hang out and watch it. But
yeah.
What else was I going to say about this? What was I going to say? I can't remember now.
So I want to show one.
Oh, Mike, did you know there's already a Lenny Tristano biography?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, I've referenced it for my Rudy research.
I got to take a look at it.
Yeah.
When do you know what year it's from?
I'm pretty sure there's a link to it on my Rudy website. Let me see. Let me go to my sources.
Yeah. Tristano is a really fun.
Okay, the biographer's name is Enumi Shim. 2007, Lenny Tristano, His Life in Music.
Okay, got it here.
Oh yeah,
So
here
you
you
got
go.
a hardcover for $50.
So that's got your name written all over it there, Mikey.
See, he's spending your money just like he spent my money with the Knox.
Yeah.
Man.
Knock, man.
That's the most dangerous thing anybody's ever.
Don't go talking about Knock on every stream here, man, because like we can't be letting everybody know about Knocktions.
Okay, yeah. that guy. He looks and feels like somebody from the past. Like when he's doing his videos, I know they're recent, but it feels like he's talking to you from like 1938.
So Tristano,
you know what I mean?
Tristano
steeped in the old school. Yeah, go ahead.
So these are the chapters for the book. So This is his early life in Chicago. Then he moves to New York in 46. This is when he records for Keynote with Billy Bauer.
Keynote.
With
Yeah.
Billy Bauer and part of his
78.
trio.
Yeah.
And then at the end of 50, I mean, so 40, I think 48 and 49, he's recording for Capitol and for Prestige. So this is going to take all of that. And then it looks like after 50, this kind of is a whole different thing, I guess, because he has his school. He's like recording his own stuff at this point. And then Tristano as teacher and musical analysis. This looks great. Anyway, I should get the book.
CJ Toons says that Place in Order is on that page that we were just looking at. I didn't see it, but
All right.
I guess it's there.
Yeah, so dig around, take a look for it. But yeah, I'd love to see that. And interesting, she called it Bud Lives.
Right.
That is a bit of a mantra. So obviously there's Bird Lives for Parker.
Yeah. And now there's what do you say now?
What?
Who lives? Tristano lives? No, wait.
No. Well, Art Pepper has a Art Pepper has a record called Pepper, like Art Pepper Lives or something. Pepper Lives or whatever.
You were joking with me about one of your nerdy obsessions. Somebody lives. I can't remember who you said it was.
I don't remember.
It wasn't Lenny Lives, but it was something like
I think
that.
it was. Yeah, I think it was. That sounds right. Lenny's incredible. Incredible. Really, just I feel like the recordings of his students, the Ronnie Ball on Savoy, the Billy Bauer on Norgran, the Lee Konitz and Warren Marsh on Atlantic, the Storyville stuff by those guys as well. Like all of that is such a great style, and they're all great players. They all come out of his school.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
All right. Before I have to go.
Okay.
Let me ask. I'll ask both of you since I'm going to see you next week.
I should go too, but yeah, go ahead.
What are some records that you're hoping to find at FMU?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I'll go quick because my list is pretty small. I am looking for the Art Pepper Discovery 10-inch titles.
Me too.
Okay.
We're gonna fight over those.
The reason I ask is if I see any of this stuff, I will grab you or text you. Or
well, yeah, I mean, we can text each other before we even go. I mean,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Dave,
with Brandon and
I can send you my phone number on Instagram.
Okay. And then what I also is very high on my want list, I would love to have a title from the label Jazz West. Okay. And there's the Return of Art Pepper, where he does the Yardbird Suite on it. It is just a wonderful, wonderful rendition. And then also the Jack Teagarden stuff. There's Jack Teagarden recordings. Not Jack Teagarden.
Jack Sheldon.
Jack Sheldon, thank you.
Jack Sheldon.
Jack Sheldon, trumpet player and also TV actor later on.
Really?
But, yeah, he was on
sitcoms.
Yes,
yeah.
That's cool.
But his playing on his small group playing on Jazz West, those are really excellent.
I have the Japanese reissue.
So the Jazz West and Discovery, those are if I were to walk away with some, because they'd also have to be in my price range, and if I were able to walk away with any one of those, I would be super happy. But then I'm also just going to dig. I'm just going to, there's going to be stuff I see that I'm not even thinking about right now.
Okay, but that's good to know. See, these are things I need to know in case I run into a batch of Pepper records, and I'm just going to be like, all right, dude, over here.
Yeah.
All right, Rich, you're up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Dave, I will no doubt text you a list. I mean, but if we're both there, you can just try to find me and tell me where they are. You don't have to buy them for me. But
you're not hard to spot.
But anyways, I'm definitely getting the same copy of mono copy of Speak No Evil that Joe had last year.
Perfect. Okay.
I've decided I'm going to get it. I listened to it last year and everything. I'm just going to walk right over there and buy it right away. He already told me what price he can give me. And speaking of Bone and Berry, he has an expensive earless mono Bone and Berry, Curtis Fuller. And
I think he wants the high end of Discogs, so $3,000.
What's expensive?
No, I mean earless. It's earless. So
okay.
What's the price? Can you share it?
Can you guess?
Don't share it if you don't want to. It's fine.
Can you guess that it's kind of high for an earless?
So an original. We just looked at the original, and it was around 1,000, 3,000 for the copies available now. So that's probably high. I mean, that's definitely high for an earless.
I think the OG of that clean, very clean, would be like 1,500. I think
So
that would be a
1,500.
fair price.
So for an earless with the original jacket.
Well, I don't know if the jacket's original. It's earless, so it's 66. I don't know what the jacket is. I don't know what the jacket is.
Liberty label or New York label or
It's West
label?
63rd labels, but it's earless.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna say he probably has a price that, geez, for an earless, I don't know, like 400.
Yeah, so I think that the upper end of earless monos has always been like 4 or 5, like Cool Strutting, Sonny's Crib. He's got it at 6, so that's pushing it. He's basically pushing it on almost everything. I mean, and you've got to really try to haggle with him. You're right, it's there.
Dude, all the records he had.
Dude, that whole crate of mono Blue Notes is beautiful, man.
Yeah,
it's just like it's like a museum.
The L Saturns freaked me out, man.
So
do it myself.
Yeah, so then other than that, I mean, my big Blue Notes that I still don't have in mono are No Room for Squares, Maiden Voyage, In and Out, Evolution, and I don't have Steamin' by Miles.
I will fight you over Evolution.
Oh boy, I really want that. But
Steamin' is the one that starts with like This Is a Bell. Or something?
No, that's Relaxing.
Evolution is a top 5 for me of all jazz records.
Wow.
I love it. It's him playing the trombone, but it doesn't even sound like a trombone.
Is that Bob H? Is Bob that Bob from Instagram? Who's Bob H?
Bob, do you have an Instagram?
But anyways, 500. Yeah, it's 600. But he'll probably take 500 for it. But anyways, Steamin' starts with Sorry with the Fringe on top. But there's a killer cover of Well You Needn't on Steamin' that I love because Miles does this wacky thing when he covers Well You Needn't and he plays like a half a beat behind everybody else. I love it. But anyways, those are on my list. And then I added I want the Miles Davis Classics in Jazz 10-inch with Moon Dreams on it.
Ooh.
That's from like 53. That's like the original pressing with Moon Dreams because it never came out on 78. That's on Birth of the Cool later.
Wow, yeah.
That was another one I added. And then the Peppers. Mike and I are going to have to fight over the Art Peppers. So
I mean, condition
if they have it.
I mean, if I
but
find
that one that we like though, the quartet one is expensive though, man. The 10-inch.
Yeah, if I see it in very clean condition for, I don't know. I mean,
I'll tell you what. If you saw it really clean for 300, that would be a good price.
I'm not doing that. That's too high for me.
All right, so Dave, what about you? Your turn.
Well, we looked at because I made a list. And we looked at the top 4 last week. Mike's good at the deep dive thing on the computer. I don't know how to do that on the live streams. I have no clue how to do any of that.
I'm the host, so I don't think you can.
I don't know. I'm old. I don't know how to do it.
Oh yeah, right. I don't even think you could.
No. All right. So what do you got?
Like
Dave?
here's an interesting record. And if I ever found this, this is Lloyd Miller. If you know Lloyd Miller. Okay. Did a lot of research into Eastern music and like Afghanistan and stuff. He's got a record from the University of Utah where he worked called the University of Utah Afghan Ensemble on East West Records. That record, if I ever saw that, I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
East West, huh?
Is it any of these?
No. So.
Is it not on Discogs?
Yeah, it's on Discogs.
Is it here? Can you see it?
No. It's a purple cover.
Purple?
Yeah.
Okay.
You might just have to search Lloyd Miller.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Oh, are you? Okay.
What's the name of it?
It's on East West Records. It's called the University of Utah Afghan Ensemble.
Okay. And it's purple.
There you go.
This one here?
There you go. That's it. Pull that sucker up.
I gotta
Pull
get a
up
drink. Hold on a second.
pull up an original on that sucker. Look at that cover.
So you got a Nearman copy in Italy.
Is that the
for
copy in Italy?
600 pounds. I mean, 600 euros.
That's the one in Italy?
Yeah.
That's been for sale for a million years. That copy is probably myth.
Last sold 2021.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I want that record.
Okay.
You see that record, you come and tackle me.
All right. Good to know. What's the next one? Let's
Let me
go
find
through
another-
these and then I'm going to end the stream.
All right, let me find another good one.
Fucking Nick's lost again.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. They suck.
Here's a crazy free jazz record. We brought up this artist last week a little bit. Tony Oxley,
Okay.
drummer. And this is 4 compositions for sextet on CBS.
Okay.
I've never seen this in a bin.
Okay.
Pull up the first press on that.
So this is CBS UK.
Correct.
So UK pressing. Here's
Yeah, it's gonna be the orange label.
orange label stereo.
This is a wild record.
And there are copies available. They're all outside the US, it looks like.
Yeah, I know, it sucks.
So yeah, a few $100 record.
Yeah. You see any Tony Oxley stuff, let me know.
Well, I would like to
anything
get
from him.
Tony Oxley.
What's that?
But I would like to get that Tony Oxley. I forget what labels it's on. But,
All right. Which one do you want? I'll let you know if I see it.
So the Tony Oxley that's in my want list, if I can go.
Yeah, let's see that. I'll you can have first
I
dibs
pulled-
on it.
I pulled it up. It's the one with the stone on it. Where the
Oh
hell is
yeah,
it?
yeah. I have that on CD.
What's that called?
Oh, the Traveler.
Yeah, that's it. I would like to get a copy of that.
That's an interesting record. Yeah, there it is. The Baptized Traveler.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
this is
if I
also
see that,
CBS.
it's yours. I'll
Well,
put it in
it's got the price and condition. Price and condition.
All right. Well, we'll look out for each other. That's what we're gonna do. And here's Chris.
What's up?
Chris.
Chris is
You
back
made
from
him.
getting all the candy.
Yeah, I have been getting all the candy.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, happy Halloween. Jesus.
Good to
Oh,
see you, man.
you too. Y'all about to end the stream right as I show up?
I could hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, we'll stay for a little bit since you joined up.
Let's do a deep dive of the whole Jack DeJohnette catalog. Come on, Mike.
I can't do that. I don't have the stamina or the steady hand to do
We'd
that.
be here till 4 in the morning.
And
Let's see your Jack DeJohnette records, Chris.
Yeah, what do you got, Chris?
I don't know.
What's that Hampton Hawes behind you?
Oh, it's the
Yeah, let's see that.
Volume 3. Yeah, I was listening to that
Oh
today.
yeah.
So who's on that?
Hampton Hawes. Let's see, who is it? Red Mitchell and Chuck Thompson on drums.
And
I don't
what
know
do
if
they
they're
do?
the same band for all the contemporary stuff we did or not.
I have the
Actually,
Yeah.
like, let me see. Actually, I got a bunch of that shit.
I could power through these real quick. So this one has LaFaro. This one's really good. LaFaro, Howard
Oh
Land,
yeah, it's like what is that? A quartet?
Quartet. Yep, for real. This is the
Hang
lead.
on, slow down.
This is a Monk Montgomery on bass, Steve Ellington drums, Hampton Hawes, and they do Miles Davis on here. They do Sonny Rollins, St. Thomas,
Oh, nice.
and
Off
then
of what?
standards, and then some
Saxophone
standards.
Colossus.
Yeah,
St. Thomas.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have all four.
Okay.
I have all four of these. And
That's
this
funny.
is. Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't the right thing. Sorry.
Those are cool though. You're right though. It sucks. Chad put out volume 1 of the Shelly Man, and that was boring as hell, dude. Those are great.
Yeah, but those are pretty good. I need to revisit them. They do a lot of Dizzy songs. No, I'm sorry. They do Dizzy songs on this. I'm mixing up these two series.
Okay.
So Hampton Hawes does a lot of bebop on here.
Yeah.
So this is
Great.
a set of 3, and it's all night session, which it's actually a studio recording, so it's not a live recording.
Yeah, but they recorded it in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night with Jim Hall guitar, Red Mitchell bass, and Bruz Freeman drums. They do Jordu by Duke Jordan, Dizzy Gillespie Groovin' High. I think on each of these they're doing Dizzy compositions. So
Are those OGs?
I'm not. No, these are 70s reissues.
Okay.
But the reason why I like collecting these too is because this is before they were sold to Fantasy, so they still have Lester Koenig, the LKS, and the Dead Wax. So
Yeah.
he was repressing these.
Yeah,
So
okay, that's weird.
I feel like they're still originals.
They're not. That's okay.
Well, whatever. In my own way.
I've got an OG of that, and I've got two OGCs. And the OGCs sound great.
But I need to revisit these. I haven't listened. And yeah, I definitely need to. I'm going to keep these out.
There you go.
Yeah, but that everybody likes Hamilton Hawes' Volume 3. He did a bunch of shit as a trio.
Oh, Chris, I showed the package we got from Felipe with the promos.
Oh, what did we get?
So we got the Miro Grossman.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one.
And then we each got a Muse.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure, I don't know what you're getting, but I think you're getting Free Slave, I would guess.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, I'm almost certain you're getting Free Slave.
Yeah, I'll open that up. I got that in the Miro Grossman too. I just wonder what you got.
Oh,
Now,
man. Wow.
funnily enough, I already have 2 copies of the Roy Brooks because I was worried they might sell out, so I bought 2 copies of all 3 of them at 2 different places. So I'm going to have to send them back now. Yeah. Or sell them to somebody. I don't know.
So, yeah, I heard, Chris, you guys might be able to interview her. That'd be killer.
Yeah. That would be cool.
Is she going to be in Ibiza when you interview her? Or
I don't know.
that's where she lives.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But she go to Ibiza and do like a bunch of Molly and then interview her. And then go raving afterwards. It'd be fucking awesome. You want to come, Dave?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll come. No, I love her stuff, man. She
I'm not really
does
familiar
have a
with her.
Coltrane tone at times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's pretty good stuff. And
Yeah,
that label's cool, man. The Estonia label.
Oh, is
They
that what's on
make,
there?
they make really good
No,
records.
it's on.
It's on our gems.
Oh, RR Gems. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Estonia.
out of Estonia. Yeah.
Those are out of Estonia, yeah.
Yeah, I've had to order direct from them before, and I was surprised how fast they actually got the records to me.
Who
from that
else?
far.
Mike, we got a promo from them before too, I think.
I don't think so. I think it's my only RR Gems.
I think Felipe got a promo. Felipe gets promos from everybody and gives us one every once in a while. But I think he's had a relationship with that dude for a couple of years now, so that's cool.
Yeah, Felipe's the ringleader of the gravy train for y'all.
Yeah,
There's no doubt about that.
He's
Every
out
once
there.
in a while we get the crumbs.
Hey,
Yeah,
he's hustling for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, he's
Mike.
Yeah.
Mike, did he ever get that record you were telling me he was trying to get? I don't want to blow up his spot, but do you remember the one
Yeah.
you told me about?
Yes, and yeah,
Really?
yeah.
That's cool. I guess I'm not gonna.
He's been
I don't wanna
crushing it.
breach his privacy.
It would drive you mad if you saw.
Oh,
the
the stuff he's been
he's
getting.
getting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never see what Felipe gets no more. He ain't.
Hey, you know what he
around.
recently got, which I don't think he'd mind me saying, is he got the Cool Struttin'. It's like a repress with the New York label on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's a second press or something.
Oh,
but
he did. He might have showed that on a post.
yeah, he did.
He showed that one.
I mean, that's
Yeah, that's
spinning
cool. That's got to be a good price compared to an original too.
yeah, and it's basically this. I mean, basically the same thing.
Yeah, Plasti Light and everything. Yeah.
What do you think his most expensive record is? The Soul
His?
Station? Yeah, it's gotta be Soul Station. Matters
How much do you think a clean copy of Soul Station would go for, Rich?
Top tier these days. I was just pricing this stuff out the other day. Like it's over 2,500.
All right, he did not pay. He did not pay
Pay that
that.
much.
No.
It's the most expensive one he has, as far as I know.
What's
that
yours,
might-
Mike?
I don't have a Soul Station.
No, as far as most expensive. It's a good question.
I don't know. Maybe the I have like it's a mono Blue Train that might be like worth like $300, maybe $400. I have the mono Love Supreme, It's VG though,
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, VG.
That's still like a $300 record, though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think there's something. I do have some spiritual jazz stuff that doesn't get sold that often. That's kind of hard to get. That
Yeah.
I wonder if I hold on to it, it's like, a record that goes to like $1,000.
You've found some pretty heavy hitters lately.
I'm trying to think. There's probably some other stuff. I think my top most expensive record is probably 400. I don't think I have anything that exceeds $500.
Okay.
I don't think.
Yeah, I think when I did it based on the median instead of the high, it was probably the Pharaoh on Indian Navigation for me, which I was kind of surprised because I have a Nordstrom, but I think that's probably, and it goes more than any of my Al Saturns, which is odd. But
I have a lot of really like $100 to $200 records that I think. The thing is, some of this stuff I feel like is hard to sell though. So like I have that Adodo Marmoroso trio record on Dial from like 1950, the first pressing of that, which I absolutely adore. That thing is probably worth $150, but like who is the buyer that's going to come along and buy that? Like it's a very niche thing.
What is it?
It's a 10-inch Dial record from 1950.
Yeah, you were the guy.
Exactly. Well,
you were the only one.
I didn't spend on it, but so I have a lot of records like that where I think it would actually, like with like Blue Notes, like you could put them up and they'll sell in an hour if you price them right.
Well, you don't. And those Blue Notes, though, if they're worth like $2,000, you don't even really put them up. I mean, a lot of times they don't even hit the internet. They just get
right.
Yeah.
But like
that's all private.
I mean, the thing is, if I sold that thing for $20, someone would buy it. But I just mean like if I sold it for something that it ought to go for, it probably wouldn't sell right away. I don't know. But like I have a number of titles like that where it's just my own like interest in this early 50s stuff that has driven me to it. And not a lot of people, it seems like, follow me.
Yeah.
down that road.
Well, I think it's also just that that you have a unique interest, and there's just not as many people interested in the know about them, and like I got this filler on Savoy 10-inch recently, but I'm not really that into it, and I kind of feel like just letting it go. But I think it would take like a year to sell. Like nobody knows, like it's so obscure.
Yeah,
it's like a $30 record, but
that's why I have like I have a whole cube of shit that's on Discogs, and some of it's been on Discogs for like 2 years, but I sell one like once a month.
Oh,
that's
somebody come along
the random shit. I've been selling. I've sold probably.
You know what I did recently with Discogs?
I
for years I didn't put anything on there under $12 because I didn't want to, get my lazy ass to the post office for less than $10. But what I did recently was I set it up so you have to spend at least $12.
Yeah.
So now I can put up stuff that's $5 or $6. And then if someone wants to buy some of that stuff, I don't have to go to the post office for just one of those $6.
Yeah, they have to build up a cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's nice. They didn't always do that. I think they started that like, I don't know, maybe I didn't know about it, but I started doing that in the past year.
I sell all my cheap shit like that on Rob's auctions usually.
Oh yeah. And what's interesting about Rob's auctions, there's usually, it seems like it's the same folks.
Yeah.
But everything goes. I don't think
Not
anything
everything,
gets
but it depends. But
pretty close to every record he puts up.
Yeah.
Sells. It sells.
We price shit to sell too. I mean,
Yeah. It's pretty much not much gets set off to the side in the unsold pile.
I agree with what Nick B says here. There will always be someone who will buy. You just need to find them. I think that's probably true.
That's probably true.
Sometimes it might be one person and it'll take 5 years, but
you'll find them.
But a shout out to Rob's auction. If you stick with it, like Dave, you were saying that he put up that Coltrane, the Coltrane Interstellar Space. Is it that one that just came out on LP? It was a CD. It came out posthumously.
Yeah,
Stellar Regions, I think it is. Stellar Regions.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
so that's $100. That's $100 LP. That's like what it like just seems like that's how much it goes for.
Right.
90. I've seen it for 90. Yeah, I mean it's
So he sold one and somebody got it for $50 at his auction.
Yeah.
So you can get.
They outbid me by a few bucks.
You can get good deals there for sure.
I tried to
But
snake it
it's-
for like 48 and it didn't work.
I only buy deals.
Everybody wants a deal.
I don't really
Yeah,
give a
yeah,
shit about
yeah.
deals.
And like Rich was saying earlier, when you go to the fairs,
Yeah.
there's a little bit of pricing into negotiation that these
Okay.
vendors do. They're not stupid.
That's
So, and but they will negotiate. You will be able to say if you come up to someone with cash, one, that's going to help. Two, if you get more than one record, that's going to help.
Yeah,
That's
And
my
if
whole
you're
everybody buys
thing.
with
cool
cash.
and not a dick to the seller, that also
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah.
You know, and so
And also, you have to. I don't know. Like, we generally know how much these records go for. Like, if it's a $60, if he has it marked for 60 or she, and you offer 50, that's not a. It's reasonable.
I went into Harvest Records in Asheville recently, at the beginning of the month,
There you go.
and they're an amazing record store, one of the best in the country. And they had the same guy works their counter where the walls are, in the rare records. This long-haired dude, and he's very cool. And if you approach him the right way, and if you
Mhm.
find something that's maybe an issue with the record, like I had this crazy rare Italian prog record in my hands, they wanted $80 for it. It wasn't a first press; it was a second press, and it had the cover on the outside was great. The record was really in nice shape, VG plus at least, but there was some staining on the inside of the jacket, and I said, would you do something because of that? And I asked him nicely, and he had 80 on the record. He gave it to me for 54.
Jesus.
Yeah,
all
sometimes
I
you
do is
actually
ask.
do legitimately point out something that they didn't see, and
Yeah.
and that is a real genuine bargaining point. I've
And I
had
got
that
a
happen
steal
with
on
me before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just trying to swindle somebody. It's
No,
like, yeah,
I
did you
pointed
see
out-
this? Did you see that it had this problem? You know what I mean? Like maybe you didn't. It's
And I
not just
didn't.
trying to
And
be.
it's one thing to show them a problem, but it's another thing to sound like a dick when you're showing them the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
I was just
saying.
like-
Yeah,
I was like, I'm probably gonna buy it anyway. I didn't say that. I'm thinking
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna buy it anyway. But
yeah.
I
I'd probably just be
rarely
like,
see the record.
maybe you already saw this, but maybe you didn't. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah,
All
that
I
might
can
be
do is say
something else.
no.
Yeah, and then my
Yeah.
friend is in there, and I told him, I was like, man, he gave me a deal on this, and he had like maybe a seam split on an Ahmad Jamal record, and the guy gave him $5 off.
Yeah, well, that's nice.
It was a small seam split on a Impulse Ahmad Jamal, and so it just
Oh, do you still have that?
I do.
Is it handy?
No
Oh
way.
yeah,
No way. I'm
oh
getting rid
please,
of that.
dude, show
That's
that
it.
just so I
I
can
don't have
puke.
it.
Mike flattened a
on
record for
camera.
me recently, and it worked. I was
Yeah.
I was very impressed.
I think that
No pun intended. Very impressed.
Yeah,
caught
the blue surge that I got that was ridiculously warped. I honestly thought I'd be able to bend to flatten it a little bit.
Oh,
No.
God.
I put
No,
that
dude.
sucker, dude. I put that
Seriously.
sucker in the first time just regular, no change. So I just cranked it. I put it in overnight. No change. That thing is just.
Oh, you didn't melt
stuck.
it.
That
No,
thing
it's
is-
not a warp.
You need
It's
to put that in the
melted, dude.
stove in the kitchen
Yeah.
at like
That said,
500
I do-
degrees for like 2
that
hours.
said, the cover is sufficient for me, even though it's like G plus or G. But if I do find a copy without a cover, maybe I can get a good
What's you
deal
gonna
on
buy
it.
the Tone Poet when it goes on sale?
I probably will. I'm gonna do a big UME order when they do their next 50% off sale.
They probably won't be 50%, but that's
Well, last year they did
it was
50%.
last year, yeah.
I would
Usually
imagine.
40.
I mean, I feel like vinyl sales are probably even worse than last year's.
Well, with Trump's economy, that's probably true.
So they'll probably do another 50% off sale.
Yeah.
So I'll just wait.
at the
But yeah,
end of
so-
the year, like last
No, I
year.
haven't bought shit. I'm gonna spend like $800 when those sales happen, man, because I haven't bought anything
So
all year.
I want to get the Basra, the 80th anniversary Basra.
Mm.
I might get.
They won't have that though, probably. I mean, did they repress it recently or something?
It's in stock. Yeah, it's in stock.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
There are like a number of blue notes, like not a number. There are like 2 or 3 that I'd like to pick up, and then some of the tone poets that are not blue notes, like Blue Surge, and there's some other ones too. I can't.
So
think
you
of them
all
now.
are waiting for that sale, and then just
Fuck yeah,
pick
dude.
up. Yeah.
Have to, man. I mean, you basically get well, 50% is crazy, but usually it's like 30 or 40. So like when it's
Mhm.
30 or 40, you're getting like 4 records for the price of 3. You know.
Which
And
wait,
do
you
you
guys
get free?
talking
Do you
about
get
the
free
Blue Note
shipping
store?
from them, or is it like?
Nah, well, sometimes Blue Note store. Usually it's like the
You discover.
You Discover.
Oh, you discover.
The
Okay.
UME store.
Because I'm trying to get these 85th CDs from the Blue Note store before they go away.
They might have those then. I mean, you about look on the You Discover to see.
You
if they
mean
have them.
oh, maybe you discover has the CDs.
Now, You
Yeah.
Discover has
for
had
sale.
a discount code that's worked for like years. It's just you put UMG 30 and you get 30% off everything in the store year round. Like I've used
Wow.
that like 10 times. Yeah,
Wow.
you don't get free shipping or anything, but I'm like, you know, still.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if they have
Ooh,
these
Godsmack.
CDs.
Go away.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can.
They kind of petered out.
You discover CDs.
Can I search?
Yeah, dude.
Looks like there's a bunch.
Well, if I type in Blue Note 85th, maybe I'll have more luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not a great search.
There's a search bar at the very top.
I know, but what am I going to search for? Blue Note?
Blue Note 80.
85th?
Oh, that's true. Maybe Blue Note won't show up because they're only searching titles.
Blue Note 85th.
With their website.
Yeah, that's not showing up. Let's just try one. Let's try like Speak No Evil.
You into CDs now?
Oh, I've been into CDs, man. I got a lot of CDs.
I like CDs.
Yeah. This search bar keeps on resetting on me for.
Nah,
no
the only
reason.
thing they have is the classic series.
Oh yeah, so they don't have them.
They
Yeah.
don't have them.
So I'll have to go to the Blue Note store for those when I'm ready.
Blue Note store will have a sale too. They usually have a sale of 40%
Yeah.
off for Christmas or Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
worried
Black Friday
about
they'll have price sale.
they're gonna get rid of these at some point, but
Nah, also though, I've noticed. I mean, tons of these reissues that I've bought for even 30% off. A lot of them are just like $15 on Discogs now, and you can get like a near mint copy.
yeah,
Everybody else do once,
so it's true with the CDs I want too. Yeah,
Like,
sometimes you see them on Discogs, not all the time.
It's funny the even like the classics though, for the ones that are really desirable, they're not really that much cheaper. But like, I was going to look for Basra as an example, Mike, to see what it's going for.
It's an expensive original, that's for sure.
Dude, you can get VG.
They still have the CDs on the Blue Note store, so that's good.
Yeah, near mint's like $22.
For Basra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you trust VG Plus, you can go for like 15, but I don't think I'd buy a reissue of VG Plus
I
personally.
kind of want a number of the new OJCs as well.
I do too. I wish they put those on sale.
Yeah, do they ever go on sale?
They've had like a craft sales are shitty, man. But they had like a buy 3 get 1 free once, I think.
Okay.
That's why I don't have very many of them yet, because I don't want to pay full price for them when they're going to be worth half as much 6 months from now,
Right. Yeah.
or a year from now. I mean, it depends on what it is.
Yeah.
I kind of want that surf ride, man. Damn it!
I think I'm gonna get the surf ride.
Never even listen to it.
It's so good.
I don't need the Sonny Rollins. I already got an OJC of that one.
All right. So I do have to run in a few minutes.
All right.
I'm gonna go, guys.
Okay.
Chris,
Okay.
I'm glad I got to say hi to you.
Yeah, you too, man. See ya.
Okay,
All right. Later, Rich.
later,
See you
guys.
soon, man.
All right. Let's take a look at this. So yeah, I'm not gonna get the Mobley.
Nah.
I have an original Sonny Rollins, or the repress with a different cover. But the surf ride I'd like to get.
Getting that, I'm getting that.
I think I have a copy of this, but it's a different cover. It's like when he repackaged it as like a.
Is that a jam session record? It is, right?
Yeah. So I think he repackaged it. So Bob Weinstock, the producer of Prestige, repackaged it as a Frank West, Kenny Burrell session.
Yep.
And I have that, and it's on Bergenfield. And then this is very good. I just have a lot of Red Garland.
And Coltrane on that?
I don't have this one though. Coltrane is on this. It is a very good one.
Hey, look at that hat, dude. You have to buy it.
I know. It is a good. It's a good one.
I would buy that one.
I think I might just wait to see if I can get an early copy for this one. Boss Guitar, Wes Montgomery.
That's good.
This has, yeah. Everybody says they love it. I have not.
That's good.
Okay.
I like his other shit better, but it's good.
Yeah,
The Yusuf is I probably should buy the Yusuf.
that's been a hit for everybody, it seems.
The two Savoys I really should buy.
Why?
Because the originals
Because
are a
Savoy is a
bastard
hard
to
label
find.
to collect. I'm never going to find an original of this.
Yeah. Well, maybe you will on Saturday.
An original of Surf Ride's like $500.
Yeah, it's true.
And then the Yusuf is like the same. If there's even any available.
I want that next one a lot because I'll listen to it. It's great.
Yeah, that's a cool one. This one has Cecil Payne on it, this Kenny Burrell.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't really
So
care.
we were talking about Cecil Payne on baritone earlier in the stream, Chris.
I like Cecil Payne.
Lunchbox and Charlotte had
Yeah,
an original of that on the wall once, the Burrell.
I could have had a clean copy for $125, but it was I didn't want to spend that much money.
I need to get those three because I don't have any of those yet.
I have a repress of this on Jazzland, which sounds, and it like shocked me how good it sounded. It's so good. I'm sure this is going to sound even better. Sonny's Dream, Birth of the New Cool.
Is that awesome or is it just okay?
This is pretty awesome.
Okay.
Sonny Chris on Prestige, all of that stuff I feel like I like. It's all killer. Like he is so good.
I'll tell you though, man, that my favorite of his is the one he did on one of the ones he did on Muse.
Okay.
But yeah.
You know, I wanted to do a Sonny Chris deep dive because even though I have some of his stuff, I really don't know. Because didn't he start super early, like in the 40s in big bands and stuff? I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
Pretty sure.
I don't.
Like
have
I think
any
this
of
Prestige stuff is like mid-career stuff for him. Yeah. Or maybe even towards later end of his career. And then you have Looking Ahead, Ken McIntyre, Eric Dolphy.
I haven't heard that, but it looks cool.
Yeah. I need to stream this. I have a good amount of Dolphy on New Jazz and Prestige now. This one has Ken McIntyre.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, obviously it has Ken McIntyre. But yeah. Benny Golson, Gone with Golson.
I'm gonna skip that, but if I got it, I would like it probably. But I got so many Benny Golson records.
That's a super early Wayne Shorter.
I got so many Benny Golson and Art Farmer records, man. I got like 40 of them probably.
Benny Golson's pretty interesting. I think he started with like Clifford Brown in Lionel Hampton's group. If I'm not
Who's
mistaken.
on that? Can you see who's on this one?
Let's see. Curtis Fuller, Ray Bryant, Tom Bryant, bass, and Al Harwood, drums. So this thing, like those players make me feel like this is going to have some soul in it.
Curtis Fuller, that's the whole thing, right? Well, Curtis Fuller played with him all the time.
Yeah, he was part of the Jazz Tet with him.
Yeah, he's probably just it. No Art Farmer though, huh?
No Art Farmer.
Here's the original of that, Wayne.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is a radio station copy from a Charlotte radio station that went and
They didn't play it much.
Sold their whole collection. WFAE, yeah. There's only 5 notations on it.
So he's on that with who's on that? What's the lineup on that?
Lee Morgan, Wynton Kelly, Paul Chambers, Jimmy Cobb.
Yeah.
Horace Tapscott did the orchestration on the Sonny Chris. That's a bonus.
Yes. Yeah, Horace Tapscott did the orchestration.
The BJ stuff is good or dated. Everything we listen to is from people who have been dead for like forever. What do you mean?
I just sample it. I mean, just pull it. You could stream it.
You can't ask Mike if it's good, if it's dated, because it's like, well, if it's not from 1890, I don't know.
Well, the thing is, this is Wayne Shorter's first lead record.
Is it kind of tame or is it good? I mean, is it interesting?
I mean, from what I remember,
pull the pictures back up, Mike.
From what I remember, it is like it is straight ahead. Like there's no
it's not my favorite Wayne stuff.
It's like, but that's fine. I mean,
it's just super early.
It's just like hearing early Coltrane and just like how they played standards. You kind of get a good foundation of where they're coming from when they start developing their own like voice.
I came to that record because of Lee Morgan.
I think I think if you want to get into Wayne Shorter, I would maybe you don't need to buy the record, but I would definitely think you'd want to stream this and listen to it.
Who are the other players on this one?
I mean, you shouldn't dismiss it. So the players are, you got Lee Morgan trumpet, Wynton Kelly, Paul Chambers, Jimmy Cobb.
Wait, so that's like, I mean, you just switch out Lee Morgan for Miles at some point now. Wait,
No, well, you could switch out Blakey for Jimmy Cobb and basically have
Yeah.
like a Messengers lineup.
yeah,
So then you have the Lee Morgan, and that's with Cliff Jordan, who I'm getting a more and more appreciation of Cliff Jordan
oh, Cliff Jordan.
or Clifford Jordan, whatever.
Oh yeah, Clifford Jordan.
what's
man.
the
I
name of
love
that one?
Clifford Jordan, dude.
Huh?
I've been on Clifford Jordan for years, 3 or 4 years now. I love him so much.
Yeah.
You need to get his '70s shit though.
I mean, I
Seriously.
have some of that. I have some of that stuff. I have Clifford Jordan stuff. I'm just saying, like, I think I'm just learning more about, like, I'm just able to contextualize what he's doing more. So I get a new appreciation of him as a player. That's why it's fun. Like, yeah, that's why I actually wanted to mention this. Like, sometimes I come on the stream and I'll ask like basic questions, and
Yeah.
and part of that is just fundamentals, because there's people that are watching that aren't familiar with what we're referencing. So
Absolutely.
I like people to, if they show a record, like say the title of the record,
Yeah.
like say what it is, say who's on it.
Yeah.
And then also a lot of times I'll ask questions like, of course I know Clifford Jordan. I have his Strata East stuff. I have like tons of Clifford Jordan. So when I say like I'm kind of revisiting him or like rediscovering him, it's just because there's just layers to this stuff, I guess.
Oh my god, no doubt.
Yeah, because like when you do your deep dives, you can go to a musician's catalog and there's always probably going to be a section that you've missed.
Well, also,
you know?
like, I recently revisited, because Roberto sent me the Gil Evans Sketches of Spain with Miles.
Mm.
I have a whole different appreciation of that now. And then I listened to Porgy and Bess, and a whole different appreciation of that.
Porgy and Bess is great. Man.
But I mean, I've heard that. I mean, I've listened to those records, for 3-4 years
Is it
now.
that you're wanting to explore the Evans compositions, or just him with Miles?
Well, I just feel like I could hear what they're doing more now. Like I don't know. Like I feel like I can. I don't know.
Gil did some great stuff with Billy Harper. He did a lot of great stuff.
And also, like, I feel like understanding how innovative that was, what Gil was doing at Pacific Jazz before those Miles sessions, or concurrently with the Miles sessions, what he did and consulted with Miles on for Birth of the Cool, and like understanding all of that. And then I think Felipe was telling me that Miles was like really, after he, like, I don't know, he wasn't really sure what direction he wanted to go. I think he was kind of thinking about like leaving jazz or something like that. And then Gil Evans gave him an opportunity to work in this more, like, I don't know, orchestra, basically.
Yeah. In his autobiography, Miles said that Evans was one of the only human beings in the world that he trusted.
But for me, I had to cycle through all the small group Miles stuff because I love it so much that, like, that took priority for me. So, like, I knew what was happening with Gil Evans on these sessions, but I was spending more time with like the Prestige Miles, and then learning about Parker and Miles and all that stuff. I just felt like I was way more excited about that at the time. Now that I've kind of gone through that, got a good understanding of it, revisiting him at Columbia with Gil, it just makes much more sense to me now.
Those are great records.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all unique.
The one that actually didn't connect with was Miles Ahead, and that's like the one everybody says is like the best.
Now,
I get it. I kind of get why people.
That's the only that it's just not as dynamic as the others.
I don't have that one yet.
I don't have it either. I was just.
But I'd love to have. I only had a reissue with him on the cover because he was pissed. He was so pissed about that cover.
Yeah,
I love the original cover. I would like to get an OG of that.
I think he almost left the label because of that shit. And
they had him under contract, so he wasn't going anywhere. But
well, but he was highly pissed, and he talks about it in the book. And they changed it lickety split. But I'd love to have an original with that, the boat on the cover. And
I love that cover.
Yeah, I like both of them. I mean, it's a historic cover because of the story behind it.
I think Porgy and Bess is probably the best of those. Sketches of Spain is up there.
I like
Porgy and Bess. So I'm listening to it and I'm deep in it, and I'm like, okay, it's good, like it's fine, nothing crazy, it's orchestrated, and
I like it.
everybody sounds fine. And then you get to song 10, it ain't necessarily so. So for like 30 minutes, you're listening to this one particular style of this interpretation of Porgy and Bess, and then it opens up, and you're like in a jazz club with Miles, and the swing on it is like, it's just the coolest thing I've ever heard. So that's what I mean. Like I don't know. Like
I love the first time I heard that record, I was kind of blown away because
well,
I didn't have any expectations on it.
the other thing I was thinking of is like the smaller group stuff with Miles. It's like there's immediate reward. It's like you have a head and then you go into a solo, and it's like, the solo's right there and it's rewarding. It's great to hear. With the Gil Evans stuff, it's like you have to commit. Like I mentioned, like you're spending 30 minutes before that one solo that blew my mind. And so like you have to so I guess I have to give the composition more time to develop. And I feel like I didn't have to do that as much with the small group stuff. Whereas like with the more orchestrated stuff that's telling a story. So that's like a really cool learning for me, because there's a lot of cool stuff. Like there's a bunch of stuff on Gramavision, which is orchestrated stuff. And it's like, with this in mind, I want to revisit that. And I think it's like, is it James Carter that has a number of really great titles on Gramavision?
James Carter?
Yeah, I think that's who it is.
Oh, I've got a couple of Gramavision.
Or James Newton, maybe. I can't.
James Carter's fucking killer, though, dude.
Maybe it's Carter, but he has like 3 or 4 records on that. But now I feel like maybe this is a good opportunity for me to get into the more orchestrated stuff, because I don't know. I feel like it's kind of, it's different for me.
Oh my God, I hate Discogs so much.
But that's what I do have to run.
Okay, man.
Where are you going?
I'm going to hang out with Carolina.
Okay.
All right. Well,
All right,
I mean, I got to roll too. I got to get up early.
Chris, you going to go solo?
Appointment.
Go solo. You probably could get somebody up here.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna listen to the record and go to bed.
There you go.
Good seeing you, though.
You too, man.
Take
See you
care,
guys.
gentlemen.
Bye.